You're watching the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Now it's time for the Brent and Austen Show.
Is this your random, what you wanted to start with, Hamby? I thought you were going to surprise me with something. Random shot of us. By the way, do you see the investigation board? What happened? Who took the investigation down?
Ooh.
That would
James?
be Action Sports Jack, Stuart Weber.
Weber took it down. Didn't like it. Too many paper clips in the wall. That's how we got it up there.
Why is he so invested in the wall?
I don't know.
Huh.
I'm not sure why he took it down. Oh, he recorded something. I see.
Okay, makes sense.
That would have been a little odd.
Nope.
Like, what is that there for? I was thinking one thing on the investigation wall. I said, so what's up with the Dilla tweet? Remember the Dilla tweet that was like, that's what I thought or something? Is that what he said? What did he say? The first one before the Windhorse one?
He said, dang, it's true.
Dang, it's true, right?
Yeah.
Well, what did that mean?
Said he was bored on a Tuesday. That's what he said.
Say that again.
It said he was bored on a Tuesday.
Who was he? Dilla?
Dilla. Yeah.
Oh.
So I probably just caused some controversy just to kind of get a rise out of everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he responded to his own tweet of, dang, it's like somebody asked that already?
Yeah.
I see.
Yep.
I got to pay more attention to this in our
Brent, I mean, for someone who's always on Twitter, you're not on Twitter a lot, huh?
I don't see that interaction a lot.
I got you.
I investigate to only 10-1.
I got you. Yeah.
But I didn't realize that. So, okay. So he just said he was bored. I don't know. There's something more there he's not saying. Or he must have heard something. He's on top of it pretty early.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see.
Time will tell.
I actually thought, like, I feel like that story, maybe you've seen more of it, but I mean, it's just kind of gone. See you later.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I figured a bubble a little bit more throughout the last 24 hours.
Yeah, it's, you had a couple, sports people take it and roll with it. And then I feel like Dilla put out his stuff, and now it's quiet on the Western Front once again.
All quiet on the Western Front. We won't get into it exactly. We'll wait until we get some news. I want to know if there's a question coming tomorrow at the news conference. Although Udinsky's tomorrow, Friday is Cohen.
Yeah.
And I want to know if it's like, so, do you have any idea why this week? Because that's what you got to answer as a coach these days.
I hope players took note of what happened yesterday and just start cryptically tweeting nonstop. Just great. That's awesome. Because once again, one of my biggest regrets in life that I wasn't born later, where I could have had fun on Twitter in terms of, how sports media perceives everything. Because I had to resort to post-practice interviews to try to troll reporters. And I did this in Chicago a lot. And I think I've told this story before, but one time me and Evan Britton in Chicago, we got in a giant fight during practice. Surprise, surprise. Happened all the time in Jacksonville. Why wouldn't you carry it to Chicago?
Let's move area codes.
But they asked me after practice, what happened? Take us behind it. And I go, oh, it's simple. I'm a big Harry Potter fan, and Evan Britton's a big Twilight fan. And I said that the Harry Potter books were far superior, and Evan Britton thought that, I was wrong, and he liked Twilight. So we essentially got in a fight over which book series was better. Now, I've read the first 4 Harry Potter books. I know a little bit about it. Couldn't tell you one thing about Twilight. A lot of pale people running around from what I remember, I think, and that's just from the movies. That's all I remember about Twilight. Never saw them. But, the guy took that and I guess believed me and, put it all over, at the time Twitter was still coming up, but, put it on Twitter saying, Bears fight sparked over book series and everything. And then, they asked Evan, I guess, a day later about the fight, and Evan's just yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So you didn't tell him you were doing it?
No, I didn't tell him I was doing it. No.
I always wonder about some of these things, how much collaboration and calculation goes into it.
Yeah,
because I think you could play it.
Yeah.
But also, do you want that energy? Right?
Oh, I just thought, because, dude, it's a fight. And once again, this is back when people were fighting all the time.
Yeah, it happened a lot.
In practice. And, everyone's got their cameras and mics in my face. What happened? What happened? What do you want me to tell you? He pushed me out. I pushed him. It's a fight. It's physical. It's football.
There was a pretty good fight yesterday at camp, and I kind of wondered, that used to be a big deal. It was a big story if a camp fight, and, kind of that's cool.
Yeah.
Not really a huge story. I mean, it was a story a little bit, but it wasn't a huge story. And I think in part, a lot of the fights used to be caught on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're just not allowed to shoot a lot of practice.
Sure.
So, like, there's less and less being caught on camera, whether it's from fans or, and a lot of times when you have fights, it's joint practices, too. Those were most of the fights. Now, you can occasionally see some pretty good ones in your own practice. But felt like it was always in New York, like the Jets or the Giants, or maybe the Cowboys. But it's wild to me that it's not that big a deal. Like, yesterday sounded like, from the people that were there, like a pretty good fight, like a square up, let's go box kind of fight. Like, that's unusual, actually. Like, you don't usually see it like that. But it's just, sorry, on to the next.
Yeah, but also, like, unless I see some ocular proof.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But like, okay, they're ready to square up. Like, but were they? Because we haven't seen, like, a big fight, I feel like, in Jacksonville in a bit. So,
I don't either.
Is that just more of we haven't seen one in a while, so it's, like, over-embellish it a little bit? Were guys actually ready to square up? I don't know. There's no way of telling unless somebody got it on camera, which we haven't seen anything, so it's all hearsay.
So I was thinking of this today. Coming in, we're 3 weeks into camp now. It started on the 23rd of July, so 3 Wednesdays ago. Would that be 4 Wednesdays ago? No, 3 Wednesdays ago. And this would be the 4th Wednesday of that time. So, am I right, Hamby? Do the math on me.
Oh, God, here we go with more math.
No, it's 20 days, so 3 weeks in.
Yeah.
But I'm losing my voice, apparently. I got that going 3 weeks into camp. What do you really Armstead's going to be the one. We talked about it. We're not going to we won't sit here and talk 20 minutes about Armstead like
Thank God.
Yesterday. And you did on Monday. But what is the outside of I think Armstead's a pretty big storyline.
Yes.
So outside of that, thank Bigsby for a second was going to be a pretty big storyline. What do you take away? Like, what are you going into this week, 3 weeks into camp? What sticks out we love it in threes. Armstead and what else?
Okay, so 3 things. So I have to get 2 more things that stick out right now.
Just off the top of your head, like
sure, yeah.
Good or bad, by the way.
Okay, yeah, of course. Obviously, I think it's still Travis Hunter, and how he looks.
Yeah.
And then I think it's cleaning up the mistakes from the Pittsburgh game.
Yeah.
Those
so is that going to be like a trend? Yeah. Now that you have that in the rear view, nothing to do with practice, really. Just all on that game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the fact, by the way, that he went and repped that like 40 times or something on Monday? Would that be pretty common for you guys back in the day to go, you screw up some alignment stuff and then boom, 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 the next practice?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you have to learn to walk before you can crawl, and I'm sure it felt a little mundane and it was probably a boring thing to go through, but like if you can't line up properly, if you can't handle the basics of football, then how do you expect to run exotic blitzes and coverages and things? So, no, I mean, I'm not surprised, and I hope that point struck home now.
Yeah, I just don't know how different that would have been. Like, a lot of people will go back to like, hey, would Doug Peterson have done that? Like, I mean, I would think so. I would think you'd go rep something that you don't do pretty well.
I got a thing from camp really quick on what went wrong Saturday night. I want to hear it.
Please.
Go ahead.
Got to do a better job with communication. I think that's probably the number one thing. That's just everywhere, even sideline operation, all that stuff. So I think a lot of that stuff, first game, preseason, you see stuff like that and you get better at everything. Well, that's what we're focused on right now. I think the guys have done a great job of that the last 2 days. So working hard and getting that right. And they did a lot of good things too. I thought the positives probably where I thought we did a good job in the run game overall. We were physical in the front. The 4-minute stop, that was good to see at the end of the game. Thought the guys kept competing that way. 3 and out early in the game was good, but.
Yeah, I'm fine with the end of the game situation. The stop, I don't want to hear about stopping the run. I mean, the reason they stopped the run is because they didn't run it.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not go crazy about the run. I mean, they had 38 passes and completed 29 of them. They didn't give a damn if they ran the ball.
Yeah.
In a game like that. But I think the bigger thing right there is communication, which is pretty interesting because that's what we think this regime is fixing. We think the communication in general, the detail, the transparency, all those things, top to bottom, are going to be better. But the early returns of that on Saturday night were not. And that can be a lot of things. I think we've got to be a little bit careful just to say it's the first preseason game. Mm-hmm. I think those are things that you wonder what, this time of year, you wonder what carries over to the regular season. And I'm a believer that I think if you drop passes for a lot of time, right? If you drop passes in practice, you drop practice in games in the preseason, I think that can carry over. I think we've seen that before. I think penalties are one of those things where if you have penalties, you might be a penalty-ridden team. So that one catches my attention. And by the way, it doesn't mean you're a bad team if you do have penalties all the time. So what kind of penalties are they is also important. You can have aggressive penalties that are a little bit right next to the whistle. And then the last one for me is like tackling. Like tackling to me are things that if you don't tackle well in these preseason games, you don't practice it enough to get that much better at it. So if you're not a good tackling team, is that a problem? Now, I'm not saying we saw that Saturday night. I'm just giving you examples of things that I do think can translate to the regular season. I think things that we have seen translate to the regular season before with teams here in Jacksonville. And I don't – so the penalties and that communication get me a little bit because if you're having trouble communicating in the very vanilla stuff, how much of a red flag is that? Going forward,
it's going to be huge because you're running the meat and potatoes this last Saturday against the Steelers. Like, you haven't even scratched the surface of what the calls could be, what the capabilities could be. So, yeah, if you're having problems already, and I get it, some players have come out and said that they were surprised by the up-tempo that Pittsburgh was running, but this is the NFL. Like, there's going to be some up-tempo. Like, you're going to have to prepare for that. You're going to have to be ready for that. So that's not an excuse. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Brent. I think we talk about all the time, whether you see penalties in the preseason, those can carry over. Whether you see, like, the mental mistakes of getting lined up properly, those can carry over. And the lack of physicality, you just can't show up one day and be like, okay, I'm going to be physical today for this game. Like, that's months and months in the making in terms of how you prepare your guys for training camp and forward.
Yeah, I do think Cohen even said some of the physicality that showed up, and I could see some of that. I think they liked actually some of that in the trenches on both sides of the ball. So that was maybe a good sign for some of that. And we'll just see what happens on Sunday, I guess. But the communication is a little bothersome, if that's what it is. There are a lot of guys on the sideline. I will say that. Like when you go from 90 to 53 guys on the sideline, like that changes things. I think there's just a lot going on down there. And I do think there's a reality to that. So it can get cleaned up, I think, just by nature, because you're now talking to 53 guys, or really on a game day, 45 guys. You're talking about half the people. And the guys that you're now talking to a lot of times are the ones that have played a lot of football or more football or veterans, so it's a little easier. So I think it gets streamlined along the way. But I do think we were all on, and I was specifically on, hey, let's see how Liam Cohen does. Let's see how Liam Cohen does on the organization. Let's see how he does on the communication. Let's see how he does on the operation of a game. I thought Liam was pretty good. Now, we're not on the headset. Maybe it was more Campanile on defense that had to adjust to that as well as a defensive coordinator. He has to get used to that part, the calling of plays, the then wrangling everybody together, who to throw out there. I told you, I think I saw sometimes where it was like, not just Campanile, but others like, hey, my bad, like on the coaching staff, substitution-wise. Heck, we even saw, I think, wasn't there 12 men on the field in special teams? I mean, Heath Farwell knows what he's doing, right? He's a really good special teams guy. And he had a substitution problem, I think, on special teams. So, again, we'll monitor it and see. But it is a reality that these guys from the coaching staff are in new positions with new responsibilities, trying to relay those things to players, and in the preseason, a lot of players.
Sure, and I get it. We can sit here and say, okay, well, Liam Cohen's calling the plays, right? So this is more in Campanile. But at the end of the day, Liam Cohen's the head coach, and everything has to start and end with Liam Cohen, right? So if we see defenders not being lined up properly, like, yeah, am I going to say that's on Coach Camp? Sure, but once again, it has to start with Liam Cohen.
I want to ask you something about right now. We like his transparency, Cohen, but
for the most part, we would love an Eric Armstead answer. But yeah,
well, yeah, but overall, the depth of what he gives, like I think he said somewhere he kind of said, hey, that was a little bit on Trevor after the game, the Anton Harrison. Hey, that was on me for the call. Hey, I think right after the game, he's like, yeah, 3rd and 2. Like, we'd like to see our defense be a little bit more on the same page there and not just give that up so easily. Some people would take that as calling out, and it's such an opposite of last year. But I also think, didn't we give Doug a hard time at times because he would actually mention people or players or whatever else, and how will that trickle down, right? I mean, I think we got on Doug if he mentioned the interpretation was that Doug was putting it on Trevor sometimes or things like that. So there's a fine line there
I got on Doug because it was never in a positive light when he would mention players. Like, he mentioned Jerry Jones for throwing the punch, and you can't do that. Like, we were celebrating Jerry Jones for doing that. So with Doug Peterson, I don't think it was consistent, because when it was looking good, nobody really got their shine. But when it was bad, then he had no problem pointing the finger.
Yeah. So, but does Cohen have to be careful of the same, as long as he's propping up sometimes and holding people accountable? Is that how will it be viewed from a player's standpoint if he does say, hey, this was the problem? And again, that's just answering the question, which is great. It's
just being genuine. And so far, we've seen Liam Cohen. We've seen him praise players. We've seen him challenge players. I think that's who he is in terms of communication. He's got no problem saying if someone's doing a great job or if someone has to work a little harder and adjust these things. As long as he keeps that same energy through the entire year, whether they're winning or losing, players will appreciate that. Yeah. That's who he is.
As long as he's consistent with it.
Correct.
Yeah, I think Ryan Doug talked about Mac Jones glowingly. yeah. I mean, it became a thing. It did become a thing that Doug had some, like, listen, the bottom line, Doug was frustrated with Trevor. I mean, Doug was really frustrated with Trevor coming off the Houston game. The Houston game is what, in my opinion, turned this thing. Now, there are a lot of different things. But what was Houston? Was that like week 2 last year or 3? It was early. I think it was week 3 or 4. Because that was like my first run-in with Doug that year, last year. But that was the game that he missed so many wide-open guys.
Yeah.
And basically Doug's thing was like, we can't, a franchise quarterback getting paid a lot of money, can't be missing those throws. And so I think
week 4.
It was week 4. Yeah, you guys remember the game, right? Like, I mean, just a couple guys downfield deep.
Yeah, and he only threw for 170 yards.
Is that all he had? Yeah. But he had like 3 guys open.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the thing with, like, Trevor's got to hit what we would call layups, even though those are long.
Yeah, he was 18 of 33, which is not good.
Those are wide open threes, maybe not layups, but they're wide open threes.
Sure.
And it's Steph Curry shooting, because that's what you're getting paid to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I think that's where a lot of this frustration with Trevor boiled for Doug, and then led to, like, I'm not sure he didn't like Trevor. It's not like all that it became. It was just that it was frustrating for him because, again, I think he's seen great, but also I think the money changed him. I was just telling somebody yesterday here in the building, I think the money changed the perspective of Doug on Trevor. Like, so when Doug took over this job, he was coming off he was inheriting a scarred Trevor Lawrence from the Urban days.
Sure.
He knew he had to help him do a lot of things. Urban didn't teach him anything. He was in a mess. He almost had to rescue him from it.
Sure.
And when he did that, and in his career, when he's done that with a guy like Nick Foles, or prop him up or help him get to however he can be, I think Doug did a good job. But then somewhere in that, at 8-3, or through the injuries, or last year, I think when he got paid, I think Doug's perspective kind of changed on Trevor. Like, okay, we just paid you like a guy that I really don't have to babysit anymore, or I don't have to prop up anymore, because that's just my interpretation of it. I have no idea. But I just think his perspective kind of changed from the one that he inherited back in 2022, that quarterback, versus the quarterback now. And also he had seen him play good football from the end of 22 to 23.
Yeah, I mean, I think just the biggest problem was that their relationship, that there wasn't, once again, it comes down to communication. It's just, for whatever reason, I feel like what Doug Peterson wanted, he couldn't get through to Trevor Lawrence. And that was a frustration. Yes, Doug Peterson has had some good quarterbacks, played with some great quarterbacks, and he's brought out the best in a lot of quarterbacks, whether it's Foles, whether it's Carson Wentz. Now look at him, right? Like, I feel like he knows what he's doing, but for whatever reason, like, the philosophies that he brought to in Philly that maybe he tried to bring over here to Jacksonville, I don't think it resonated with Trevor Lawrence, and he couldn't find another way to get through to him. And then you saw that disconnect. And maybe he thought he could get through to Mac Jones. Maybe that's where all the high praise came from there, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah, I tweeted, or I shared with you guys, and I know you probably don't have it, Hamby. I thought this was pretty interesting. Who was he with? Who was Tom Brady with?
Joe Klatt, I got it.
Oh, Joe Klatt. You have it without the swear?
Yes.
All right, listen to this. I don't know if anybody saw. I don't know if it's an upcoming podcast or, shoot, you never know on Twitter, or I see it might be 3 years old.
Okay.
But here's Tom Brady.
So I just don't think as a quarterback you go and you punch the clock. I did my job. I threw for 40 touchdowns. Why are we not winning?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing in the offseason to help your defense? What are you doing to push the personnel department to get people doing the right thing? Are you involved in game planning? I mean, I used to do game plans.
Sure.
I used to walk in there and say, these are the things we're doing. Okay, I used to do my own walkthroughs. I used to go, all right, guys, I don't care if the coaches want to come. We're doing our walkthrough.
Right.
We're going to come up with our own signals because this is what I need to be on the field to be successful.
I thought it was pretty interesting commentary. Now, what people right below that, I just looked real quick, and people right below is, he said, taking a shot at Joe Burrow is basically what somebody said, because I think the 40 touchdown stuff, I think that's where the context of this was that I saw it in, and I'm not saying I agree with that. I've just said that's where I saw it. But I thought it was really interesting to hear what he said there.
Okay.
Because I would have one question back at Tom Brady on all that, and we're talking about the greatest guy to ever do it, is when did he do that in his career? Because I don't know if you do that at, in year 3, in year 5, I don't know when it takes over, right? How many Super Bowls are under his belt before he's like,
no, of
I don't
course.
give a damn what the coaches say, follow me, right?
You can't be a rookie and expect to just come in there right away and do it. There's no way.
Yeah, and I'm not even talking rookie. I mean, it
Or
might
just a
take
young-
8. I mean, he played for 22 years or whatever it was. So
Yeah.
it could have been a long one.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that was part of it. Like, hey, how long does it take to get there? For Joe Burrow even.
Yeah.
Burrow's what? How many years is he in? 5? 5
I
years
think
in?
5, 6.
Yeah, so he's
5.
still a young guy,
Yeah.
right? Josh Allen's still a young guy. Lamar Jackson's now into year 7. But I wonder how long it takes to get that kind of power inside a building, inside a quarterback room.
Yeah.
And then the other one for me is can Trevor become this? Like, is he going to be that inundated with all those different areas once he eventually gets the resume and the equity to do so?
Yeah. Time will tell. I mean, listen, when we talk about Trevor Lawrence, you can make fun of Burrow, but Burrow went to a Super Bowl pretty early.
Year 2.
Right. So,
Year
and
2.
then I felt like, okay, once you do that, you kind of have say of what you want to do and everything. So, yeah, I mean, does Trevor have the right yet to have his own practices, to tell the special teams coach to chill out and say, we got this, we got to do some more like Peyton Manning did back in Denver? I don't know if he's to that level yet, because once again, it's more than just putting up numbers. It's got to be winning football games, taking your team to a Super Bowl. And I think until that happens, I think it's going to be more of just, him and Liam Cohen working together. And I forgot who said it in the chat, but yeah, the Tom Brady one-piece T-shirt is ridiculous. That
I
makes
didn't even
zero
notice
sense.
it.
Oh, come on, Brent. You
I'll
gotta pay
play that
attention,
again,
man.
or at least show that up, freeze frame.
So I just don't think as a quarterback you go and you punch the clock. I did my job.
What is it?
He's rocking a one-piece T-shirt. Let's see.
Oh, and take him full here.
Or maybe we can't see it with. Is it cut out a little bit? Oh, yeah, there you go. He's rocking a one-piece T-shirt. So, I mean, obviously, Brent, you don't know what's
I have
going
no
on
idea
here.
what you're talking about.
Hamby, obviously, you don't know what's going on here either, but this is why you have me on the show. So, One Piece is one of the most famous animes, but and listen, as someone who's diehard into anime like I am, there is no way I would ever watch One Piece. I've tried to watch it. It's I think 1,800 episodes now.
Whoa.
So then, the funny thing is about it is, okay, well, when Tom Brady was playing in that, because you had to, dude, you're a pretty busy guy. You're a quarterback, right? It takes a long time to get through those episodes. I guarantee you ask Tom Brady, and one day maybe we'll have him on the show. We'll see. But one day you ask Tom Brady, name me 5 characters from One Piece. I doubt he can do it.
Really?
Poser.
You don't think he watched the show, or he's a huge fan of the show? Or can you be a fan of the show without watching all 1,800 episodes?
Well, if you can wear a T-shirt, you probably should see the show, right?
Yeah.
You probably should see the episodes. Probably
So
should sift
have
through
you seen
all-
any of it?
I've seen the first 2 seasons of One Piece, and then
then
I stopped. It's way too much.
Was it good?
Well,
Well, if it was really good, you would have kept watching.
no. So it gets really good. The problem is that it starts really slow, and they call them filler episodes, which means there's episodes that don't really follow the storyline or the manga, the story that it's based off of. So it's a lot of time and commitment that I don't have.
That's a lot of episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I should Google, because someone did a thing of how long you'd actually have to spend to get through.
To watch through it. Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of seasons.
Yeah.
Although I guess if you add it up over time, you I mean, you can do it, but it depends how quick you want.
So-
You're not binging that.
So here we go. So to get through the entire One Piece anime, it would take approximately 1,000 hours or 42 days of continuous viewing to get through One Piece.
Wow.
And there's still new episodes coming out.
Oh, so they're still going.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
What are you watching? Like, is there? I don't even know what that is.
What am I doing right now?
MHA. What is that?
My Hero Academia, I assume. Yeah, My Hero Academia. I watched that one with my son, actually. I'm not through all that either, but that's a good one.
Is that a long one?
Yeah.
Is that pretty common for the anime stuff to be?
Depends. There's some that are like extremely long, like Dragon Ball Z still going, and then there's some that are like 1, 2, 3 seasons and you're good to go. That's kind of the ones I'm more into. I still watch Dragon Ball Z, obviously, but the one I'm on right now is Solo Leveling, and that's the anime talk for today, everybody.
That's good.
Let's get off it.
So you're like an everyday. Are you an everyday anime guy? I know you liked it. I didn't know you like.
I try to watch
like
at least an episode a day.
Yeah.
Usually at night. At night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
There you go, man.
What is anime on? Like what streaming network?
So yeah, you can do Cartoon Network. You can do Crunchyroll is like the main one because Crunchyroll has like all the animes ever.
It's just nonstop.
Yeah, like I went down a rabbit hole one night. There's this thing called Let's Go Camping, and it's one season, and it's two friends that are camping. So like they're setting like they literally like, okay, let's pack up for our camping trip. And then they sit outside and like I didn't watch it all. Obviously, I read about it. I didn't read. I didn't watch this. Waste my time. But like, there's animes on everything, man. It's crazy.
Hamby, you not an anime guy?
No shot.
Yep.
He says it like it's a negative thing.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's
anime.
negative connotations. We're all dorks and geeks and everything. But that's the bit of being an MMA fighter. I can do whatever I want to do. What are you gonna say?
Yeah.
Oh! You play in the band? Yeah, I did.
I respect.
All state. Oh, you watch anime? Sure did. What you gonna do about it?
Is that kind of the connotation?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like the band geeks watching anime.
No, it's funny because
Let's go camping.
there you go.
I did see that. Yeah.
Is that from? Are they making fun of the anime?
I don't know if it's related. I don't think it's related. I think that was just
because that looks like the screenshot of
maybe
like the show.
Like maybe I wouldn't get it that way. You would get it that way.
Yeah.
So.
There was a trending thing a couple of weeks ago, Brent, where they put out like women's biggest turnoffs, and anime was like over drinking is one, like being drunk all the time, and like I think anime was like number 1 or 2.
Really?
Yeah, like guys who like anime. Well, cool.
Is that maybe because they're addicted to it?
Just because there's just like connotations that everyone that likes anime is like dorky
Not
and
cool,
like just weirdos. Yeah. Whatever,
I didn't
man.
know that.
I'm gonna keep doing my thing.
Well, we got a bunch of them in the chat.
Josh Hines Allen loves it.
Yeah, like honestly, I wouldn't know that, but I feel like just the opposite. I'm like, well, I'm not. There's a lot of things I'm not in the cool club over. I'm not in the cool club over a lot of things, and I've thought more anime was kind of. I wouldn't associate it with that connotation. I would associate it with like, hey, it's the trend that like Hamby's not cool. I mean, he's like 45-year-old, 24-year-old. Right. Like so, like that makes sense to me.
Well, and plus, I mean, listen, like one could say it Hamby because I'm rocking a Doors t-shirt right now, but like I'm sure if like Hamby gave some of his like musical like tastes and his best, a lot of people would like kind of like scuff off like, oh, you like Rush, like
yeah, that's true.
But I'm all about it. I mean, I like Rush. So.
I might need an assignment to watch anime.
Oh, in terms of what anime to watch?
Just like if you had to give me one, and then
anime to watch.
It's like my summer reading project.
Yeah,
and I report back and say how it's going.
Okay. I mean, if you want one anime to watch, and Stuart Webb, we've had this conversation before. I mean, I got it tatted on the wrist, man. You have to go with Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
From music, style, everything like that sparked like the revolution of anime.
Okay.
So I recommend that. It's only like 20 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You ever see John Wick?
Yeah.
A lot of John Wick, a lot of like the
I haven't watched
cinematography.
them all, but yes.
A lot of like the how they
cinematography.
Do what?
Give me a break.
Do what now?
You rank movies on IMDb?
No, I don't. But I look at John Wick and say, well, what made it so great? Well, the action scenes were pretty cool. The style was pretty cool. They stole that from Cowboy Bebop.
All right, Naruto.
Nope, don't do that one. That one's way too long.
Okay, what's the one you said again?
Cowboy Bebop.
All right, I'm writing it down, and maybe I'll do it.
But yeah, Naruto's a standard in anime. I agree because they refer to them as like the big three.
Okay.
So Dragon Ball, Naruto,
I am
One
kind of
Piece.
running out of shows right now too. That
Okay.
if I want it, so maybe I'll try it.
But no, because
the other night.
Yeah,
no,
because
because
I'm not stuck on one. That's a problem. I don't like any of them that I'm watching.
just watch Cowboy Bebop because Naruto's you don't have that much time. It's
Okay.
football season, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have that much time.
So Cowboy Bebop, about 20 episodes.
Can you imagine being on the plane with Brent and he's got Naruto on and everything? Or Naruto, what do you call it? But
How do you say it?
I mean, I say Naruto, but you can say Naruto or Naruto.
Okay.
Yeah, I say
That's
Naruto.
the other thing. I mean, can we just pronounce things the way they look?
Well, Brent, hey man,
It's not an English word.
it came from Japan, right? So like,
But I'm saying, I like the fact that you said it's okay though.
yeah.
Like you didn't chuckle when I said.
No. But it's like, we said Yao Ming, isn't it? Like Ming Yao actually, because
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Abby, don't dismiss other people's. Have some respect.
What?
You don't have to like it.
I have nothing
Sitting
against
on his high
anime.
horse.
I don't want this guy. I mean, this guy cinematography. I mean,
I'm saying, okay, sorry, Hamby, let me go ahead and dumb it down for you. The style that you saw John Wick copied kind of a lot of the style of Cowboy Bebop. That better?
How long ago was Cowboy Bebop made?
Oh,
How
I was
wait, goes way back.
not early. It was like, man, I'd say 95, maybe 96.
Wow, so anime goes that far back.
Oh yeah, but it was like one of the very first
Okay.
big ones.
All right.
Yeah.
When did you know when the first John Wick was made?
Oh, that was what, 10 years ago?
Is it just
Maybe?
that soon?
Yeah,
And they made a million of them, right?
4. Well, 5 if you count, isn't it? Because Ballerina
oh,
is like the John Wick side story.
What are you watching, Hamby? With
yeah,
your new
yeah,
bride?
yeah.
I
Fox
mean-
News, what are you doing?
no,
What are you doing?
absolutely not.
What you got going on over there in the Hamby household?
We
We want to make fun of anime all the time. Let's see what you're watching.
30.
still watching the Braves.
That's a nightmare.
Watched the SEC show on Netflix
Okay,
last
all right.
week.
How was that?
That was good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I was watching that.
Jason, are you a big Paul Feinbaum fan?
Jason. It's so weird to hear him say Jason.
I don't know if I see that one.
No, you know why I said, because I saw Jason Hamby on the screen. Yeah, you know how you see sometimes on the screen you got But Hamby, you big Paul Feinbaum fan?
I like him. I don't really listen to him. I'm also watching the Vince McMahon documentary from last year.
Oof.
What was the behind the
Condolences
scenes
for
wrestling
that,
thing?
man.
Was that like a whole thing? A documentary?
Yeah,
was it just
that
an
I
hour?
watched that a couple
No,
weeks ago.
it's like a running show.
Oh, it's an ongoing.
Yeah,
yeah,
that
it's
was
smart.
really good.
I actually almost flipped that on a couple because I'd be somewhat interested in that. I
You
think.
I
would
can't
because
get
of the
into it.
producing aspect of
Yeah,
it and the TV aspect.
I think you're right. You haven't watched it.
We want to talk about cinematography, but I want to see how they produce a show. So literally a show about making a show, and that's what you're watching. But I'm getting made fun of for cinematography. Sounds good,
Unreal.
It's funny when everybody takes personal on this show.
right? For sure.
We'll take a break. Brent and Austen Show, Action Sports Jack's 24/7 network. There we go. We started with the damn Jags anyway. We weren't going to. We will hear from Lequint Allen and Tyler Lacy a little bit later on the show. Never got to the top 25 poll, and I want to get to it because the Gators are number 15, and I'm not sure I get it. Oklahoma, check your Venmo transactions. All right, dude, this is not a good excuse. Like, this was not a good rebuttal, I don't think. Also, I got a problem. We don't mind betting. We like the betting world a little bit. I got a problem with the betting world in one area.
Okay.
I think we've gone too far.
Okay.
And it has nothing to do with things being thrown on the WNBA court. We'll be back.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit.
People helping people. It's at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From the start in 1954 to today, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. I had a chance to see that commitment firsthand as Alive partnered with our Action Sports Jacks 24/7 team to bring you Armada men's and women's soccer broadcasts. Inside the 18, it is a shot, and it's a goal! Chloe Chivers! And that connection to the community continues with Alive Credit Union's support of the Police Athletic League of Jacksonville. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of all first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
You trust CGC to make your water great, and now you can trust CGC with your plumbing needs as well. Fast, convenient scheduling, licensed and insured. A quick call away at 904-552-1242.
You never know when you're going to have an issue with a shower, toilet, or maybe it's a sink that sometimes is easy to fix. All right, let's be honest. I'm not fixing anything. I'm totally staging this because when I have a plumbing problem, I call CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing.
Trained professionals, transparent pricing, customer satisfaction. Small problem or even a bigger issue. Save 10% off any water heater, plus no trip charge. The experts with 25 years of experience at CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing can do it all. Call 904-552-1242 or visit cgcwater.com. For a limited time, CGC is waiving the trip charge on all related plumbing calls. CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing, an authorized independent Connecticut dealer. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
For the game day hustle and every day in between, juggling my show Jag Social to going under the Friday night lights and a social life, it's a daily tournament. But this ride, MVP status. The all-new 2024 Lincoln Nautilus isn't just my car, it's my personal locker room, office on the go, and VIP lounge on wheels. Let's talk tech. My profile remembers everything from customizing my dash display to setting the ambient lighting and my signature scent. And wireless charging, essential for live tweeting scores. Whether I'm packing for a beach day with friends or heading to the gym, there's space for every passion. After dominating all day, this becomes my recovery zone. The massage feature is like having a personal PT on call. Life's a non-stop game, but with this ride, I'm always on my A game. The 2024 Lincoln Nautilus. Drive your passion.
Grab some friends and go to a restaurant or head out for a drink and some conversation. Watch your favorite team play on the big screen. Or how about play some games? You can do all of that in one night at Best Bet.
Each location has a different vibe, its own personality, like here at the original Best Bet in Orange Park. When you walk through these doors, everybody knows your name. And here in St. Augustine, it's the newest location. Play some poker. How about the table games? And don't forget about Ace's Sports Bar and Grill. And then there's the Jacksonville location right here on Monument Road. It's the biggest poker room in the state of Florida. Maybe you'll find yourself a seat right here at the final table.
Best Bet, where you can have the best of times. And that makes you always go home a winner. Try any of the 3 locations, and you can always visit bestbetjacks.com.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
All right, so this is an interesting. Now, you got to start being careful because Photoshop now it becomes a thing, right, or whatever you.
Oh, but of course.
But this is like a real story. Quarterback at Oklahoma, John Mateer, and it came out that he had a Venmo payment bet on, or saying that he bet or paid a debt or betting in 2022. That was right. Here we are in 2025. And
okay, so he's still the quarterback at Oklahoma?
He's, I guess, the front runner, right?
He is definitely going to be their guy.
He's going to be their guy.
Gotcha.
He was a transfer from Washington State, played really well at Washington State, and he's going to be the guy who's supposed to give Oklahoma an offense for the first time since Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
their defense has been good. Venables, obviously, DC, former, and they've never had an offense. Mateer's supposed to be like the guy.
Which is crazy in its own right.
I haven't seen any of this. So do you mind putting it? So can you explain with like the screenshot, like what's going on here?
Yeah, so pretty much somebody went back and looked at all of his Venmo transactions.
Gotcha.
Okay, there are a lot of them that are like what everybody would say would be like locker room boys. Like,
Yeah,
like I can't put it up here, but
Okay.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
because
saying?
if you send a friend a Venmo transaction, usually it's something funny
right, you're gonna
between
be
you two.
You're gonna say something stupid.
Which definitely does happen.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Not
But-
sure it should these days, but it does.
These were lumped in with those at the same time period. And obviously it just says sports gambling. That was when he was a freshman at Washington State, and it went viral,
Yeah.
and he had to put this out. He said the allegations I once participated in sports gambling are false. My previous Venmo descriptions did not accurately portray the transactions in question, but were instead inside jokes between me and my friends. I've never bet on sports.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. The fact that he can say, I've never bet on sports, and you're growing up in this day and age, yeah, right. Like, even if it's fliff,
Yeah.
all right, where the kids get it now, like everybody, I feel like they've all done it.
Right.
Sure.
Like, they've all done it. So, like, this to me was a terrible response.
Oh, because you
And
think he's lying?
Oh, I mean,
Brent, okay, but I'm gonna say this much, man. Like, I can share all my Venmo transactions when I pay rent at the place, and like, you want me to share them? Actually, I'll
you
share
got a
them.
couple?
I have tons.
I
of them,
usually
yeah.
just go with an emoji when I share stuff.
Yeah.
So unlike John Mateer, I have bet on sports, but
Do you ever put sports gambling in it?
back in the day, as in before Hard Rock is now making things a lot more accessible to us, we'd have to Venmo or get Venmo'd each week depending on how we did, and we would put whatever other than
Gambling.
sports gambling.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
Like, I mean, I've done
But-
pools for years, like in the NCAA. When you go make that transaction in a Venmo, you don't make it noteworthy that you did it.
Sure.
Right.
But
Right.
like, it could be it could be like fantasy
But it
football. You know, I mean, like, it's Venmo. Like,
Yeah, fantasy football, the guys will say whatever.
it's Venmo transaction. Like, we don't know. It's so up for interpretation.
Let me see if I got some.
Like, I
I feel like I'm doing cryptic tweets all over again.
Well, I get what you're saying on it. I just think, all right, who uses this as one of the inside jokes things, though? I mean, come on, you can't do that, right? And by the
Yeah.
way, like, here's the deal. You're right. I understand what you guys are saying. I understand that there is sometimes like this just tongue-in-cheek things that go out there. And the kid's dumber than anybody would have thought. I mean, he's obviously a pretty high-profile quarterback, even in 2022. Like, to have no foresight at all. And some of this you can't see coming. Well, what in the world? Like, why would you? They have no education on this stuff?
Bro, one of my buddies paid me for a
Yeah.
concert ticket back 2 years ago, and the caption was Cecil Shorts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no rhyme.
What do you got? Some of you?
Oh, dude, I mean,
I don't have those. I usually will just put like a pizza emoji for
so
everything.
this is, and once again, like, obviously, like, I mean, this dates back a couple years ago, and like, they're things that were meant something in that incident, but I don't really remember all of them. Like, for instance, Ronan's bail fund, or like bail money fund, chiropractic fees from Urban Air, which is like the trampoline park.
Yeah.
Fast twitch muscle testing of a grizzly bear. I don't know what that meant. I don't know. a year's supply of stem cells for Patrick Kane's knee. He plays for the Red Wings. Because we're both Wings fans. Like, it's just the random.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. What else we got here? I mean, it's a lot of Vincent Vega's General Principles. You know what that is? I remember that one. Vincent Vega's General Principles. That's from the movie Pulp Fiction. So obviously we watched Pulp Fiction, and then I must have,
Good.
So there you go. I mean, it's just, May 31st, Tigers Brewers World Series Fund. Might have called that one, Brent.
How about that?
We'll see.
There
May
you go.
31st, yeah.
All right, so is there anything on there like it says cocaine deal?
I mean, not cocaine. I got
like
New Hampshire fun coupons. I don't know what that even meant.
Yeah.
I assume that's just money, but for New Hampshire, I don't know why we're
but
going
to
to New
me,
Hampshire.
those,
Like,
the way you're saying it are the inside joke things,
but
right?
those could be,
and they could be.
I don't know,
I
man.
get it. I get it. But this is like, does anybody do that? Where it's like, hey, yeah, like, okay, let's joke around. Like, this went toward buying drugs. Is that part of the
I'm sure
culture
some
of
people
doing
do
it? Okay, well, there's a lot of stupidity involved in that.
It's a freshman in college.
These are,
yeah.
I mean, okay, then he might just be a stupid freshman in college. Yeah.
I had a friend back home one time, like this is when Venmo first came out, and like he owed me money from the bar, and he put $20 for sucking toes. And like it was public. So like my mom saw it, you know? And it's like, what do you get? And it's like, well, it's just a joke. Like it's like
I get it. I do get it. I get that part. I thought
But imagine having to explain. I don't have those conversations. But yeah,
yeah, I know.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, listen, you got goofy friends. I mean,
I'm pretty sure one of my buddies has Venmo'd me for a home poker game, ayahuasca. Like,
yeah. Have you done ayahuasca?
Okay.
Heck no.
Unless you go on those retreats. I don't know what you do there.
To me, that makes sense.
Shooting guns with ayahuasca.
Because for a year and a half, we talked about it with Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Sure.
Like, it's top of mind. Like, I get it. You just said it. You watch Pulp Fiction. You
Yeah.
have a quote from Pulp Fiction. That's just on your mind today.
Yeah.
I just don't know, like,
I mean,
how many other people are putting sports gambling? USC, UCLA, whatever it was. Like, how many people are doing that?
Probably not. But, like, okay, you see sports gambling, UCLA, USC. They may have been, and once again, like, now I'm trying to make up excuses, right? But, I mean, maybe they're playing an old school video game and, like, they put some money on the line playing the video game. They're
Fair
UCLA.
enough. Yeah.
I mean,
I
don't
felt
know, man.
like you could have had a better explanation than he did.
Sure.
Because this is my problem with it. I have no problem with but I think this whole thing is stupid. If it's one thing, by the way, if you're playing in the game, it's another thing if you're betting thousands of dollars. What I would ask the kid is like, hey, if you did bet, what was it, $5? Like, who gives a damn?
yeah.
Like, seriously, who cares?
Right.
Like, I don't care. I really don't care if you bet on USC, UCLA. I don't. What I have a problem with is this PR team. I mean, we got GMs at universities. We're paying people millions of dollars, and this is what we came up with?
I like it.
You liked it.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are idiots. You don't understand it. This is going to do.
Yeah, don't make it bigger than it is. Hey, clowns, it was an inside joke.
Yeah.
That's it. Never bet on it. I'm going to go for 40
what do you want
touchdowns and
from
make
them?
Oklahoma good again.
It's not even believable.
Yes, it is.
It's not
I believe
believable.
I
Do you
believe it,
believe
too.
that he's never bet?
I believe that he has never used a bookie, and while he was at Washington State, he bet on another football game.
So he's bet before. And in the thing, he lied and said, I've never bet. He's absolutely bet before.
Is gambling legal in everyone's bet before? Is gambling legal?
That's what I'm saying.
But fantasy, like football is betting.
Well, don't throw that in at the end then, because it's not believable. He says at the end, I've never bet. Yes, you have. I guarantee it.
He's never bet on Oklahoma or whatever it was. Cal.
I mean, is gambling
USC.
legal in Washington? Do we know this? Because, I
don't know.
mean, if that's the case, then should we be questioning his intelligence if he wants to use a bookie over just using an app on your phone?
Well,
I mean, like,
you have to.
sorry for the convenience.
To me,
Just
this
go
is
on
a
your
big-
app.
This is. I don't like the response of the kid.
I
I
think
don't
it's
care
sick.
the kid that he did it. I don't.
Because if you make it all this whole formal statement, then you make this thing bigger than it is. There's not even a real allegation. This is people on Twitter finding old Venmo transactions like, oh, look at John Mateer. And so it got so popular that he's having to put this out. So he's needed to put something out. But if you go through this whole, Word document anything,
Yeah.
it's going to make it look bigger. You pull up the Notes app, inside joke, never bet on sports. Throw that up.
Yeah, because do you know what that response is for? That response is for the NCAA. That response is for Twitter.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That was a Twitter response.
But I'm not.
Twitter's making a big deal about it. You get a Twitter response.
Well, I guess here's the deal. I don't care about this story at all if he doesn't tweet what he said, the apology or the whatever, the explanation. I just think it's a hard to believe explanation, really, because of the last line. So it's like, hey, you guys are dumb. This is inside joke, and I've never bet before.
So what?
You're right.
So he doesn't address it, and then what? He just keeps getting asked about it nonstop.
Honestly, I don't think I'd have a problem with it if he never put the last line in. Like I could say with the inside joke stuff, hey, and then you guys can help explain it, right? Like I mean, the people know that. Everybody does this. The kids do this today, and now you got to explain it to the olds, like all that stuff. That's fine. No, seriously, I can come around on that.
Yeah,
but I think like the last line is in there for like, it's just like a dumb thing. And because really the way I looked at it at first was like, dude, you should just say, yeah, I bet $5 with my buddy on it. Like, who the hell cares? That's what I would say.
Well, but maybe
NCAA would care probably, even if it's $5, right?
Yeah.
But like, I just would have been like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
But see, this is where the NCAA and everything else to me is just like so hypocritical. Like you guys have brought this to this world for these kids. And now they're doing it, and now you don't want them to do it, yet you've trained them to do it because you're putting commercials out there and all this stuff in our pro sports world or in our sports world, and now you want them to not run into things like this. Like I think it's so hypocritical by the adults in the room, in the betting world and whoever's sanctioning all this stuff. I just wish he had a little bit better of a PR team there.
You just didn't like because he said he's never done sports gambling.
Yeah, I didn't like the fact that it's like, well, you guys wouldn't understand, and then I've never done it.
Okay. But then if you say you've done it, then aren't you getting investigated?
I don't think you say anything. I just think you say
but
you guys wouldn't understand.
But if you don't say anything even, like, I feel like they're still going to come like, okay, well.
Austin, I really think you can do the whole damn thing except the last line.
Okay.
Because do you really believe the kid has never bet?
I mean, I don't know, Brent. I watched Bill Clinton say he didn't have sexual allegations and he's the president of the United States of America.
And we don't believe that either.
Okay, but when he said, like, if he said, I don't know, they would have even came down on him harder. Like, sometimes you have to get out in front of it, or at least try to. This is him trying to get out in front of it. He's saying, I've never gambled ever. You say that, either they take you at your word and they leave you alone, or they try to press you even harder, but at least you said something. If you don't address that you've never gambled, well, now the NCAA and other people on Twitter are going to be like, well, he hasn't said he hasn't done it. Let's press deeper.
I really hope they don't look any further into it.
Like, I would rather offend people.
I don't want them to either.
I would rather offend people's intelligence with people like you, Brent, who think like he's lying. I would rather do that than not put anything out there at all and then have people come down on me and ask more questions.
Like I said, I think
go ahead.
The goofy thing, the whole thing is fine to me because now you can explain it. You could have half the 23-year-olds in the world, 25-year-olds in the world, 30 years old in the world saying, yeah, we do this all the time on Venmo. Now you got my back.
Yeah.
But the whole last thing of like, yeah, I didn't do it is like, come on, man. Like, I've never done it. Yeah, right.
Well, now they got...
I just don't believe a kid that's 22, 23, 24 years old right now has never bet. That's into sports. Like, it's impossible.
I mean,
it's almost impossible.
I don't... it's...
They got free apps. They give you free money to do it.
Yeah, Brent, but like not everybody... okay.
I'm not saying that the ones watching anime now. I'm saying watch kids that are playing football and basketball and baseball.
I'm aware. I mean, I have friends that are into sports that they don't bet. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think every college kid bets on sports all the time.
And I don't know where the NCAA line is to your point on like fantasy football and stuff. But there are 12-year-olds playing fantasy football and putting $20 on it.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you right now, we were told not to play fantasy football when I was in the NFL.
In the NFL, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, now they're looking into Arch Manning's Venmos.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody's...
his whole now it's just going to blow up.
Yeah.
Right. But and what's his is like the whole THC thing, I think I heard.
Yeah, I mean, he puts like Z-A under a bunch, which like
pizza
is pizza, but it could also be weed.
This is worse than cryptic tweets.
Yeah, he's got a couple
because they're not designed to talk to the public.
Well, yeah,
they're designed to just talk to your
friends.
Brent,
somebody paid him, and the only emoji was an 8-ball emoji. So you asked earlier, is anybody just putting up, hey, cocaine deal? Well, did he lose a pool game? or
is he joking around?
Who's playing
Right.
pool?
Right.
Okay.
Or whoever.
Are college kids still playing pool? Is that cool?
What's
Going to
wild?
pool?
Here's what the wild thing is to me. Again, I hope the kid plays. I hope nothing happens. To me, this is an NCAA thing more than a whatever thing. I don't like the PR. Okay, that's my point. I don't think the PR part of this. The whoever said say this, I think could have said something a little better. Quite frankly, with all the money that you're paying people to do things now, and the money that's at stake in college football, quite frankly, I just didn't think it was great. That's my opinion on it. But I think this to me feels like now people going back into old tweets where athletes paid the price for that, from the Josh Hader to others, because of an 8-year-old tweet. I think this is going to be this version of this. I don't know how long it's going to live, but I think now, like we know how big college sports are. Every opposing team's quarterback, every star player, every basketball player, like there's going to be signs in the stands now with the Venmo list.
Oh, that's going to be
right?
so funny, man. I hope so, because it's going to be so outlandish and wild.
And it's going to be more widespread because you're going to find stuff that's just like crazy. And again, hits the ears of the olds differently than it hits the ears of the youth.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's a different language.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of it.
Yep.
So I just feel like this is going to now become a bit of a thing. We'll find out. We'll see. Speaking of this, real quick. Well, maybe not real quick. I couldn't believe that I got in my email Little League World Series lines.
Yeah, that's insane. That's too much. You can't bet on.
Now they're not
sports.
props, and
I
that's
know.
what they're going to hide behind. It's not props like so strike out this many, but it's like odds for the states and the countries to win. And it's probably been going on for a long time. It just came to my email, and I'm like, really? Like, do we have is there a line somewhere in here?
Here's the thing. Like, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, Brent, and I'm so against it. It's not even funny. And we talked about this yesterday a little bit. It's dumb for a couple reasons. It's dumb from the standpoint of because, and it'll happen, like if there's like an error or something and you cost the team the game, someone's going to go on social media, try to find this kid who I'm sure probably already has a Twitter account because, you know, his parents got him one because they're trying to be recruiting and everything. So they're going to find this kid and like make fun of him because he cost his team the game because somebody lost $20 on a parlay that didn't hit. That's not right. I don't mind college kids because now you're getting NIL deals, you're getting your scholarship paid for, like you're generating some sort of income, you're generating some sort of revenue.
Yeah.
And I think when you do that, then I believe that you kind of have to face the. I mean, it's not right.
Well, and
but you have to
99% of those
face
kids
some
are
of the
18
scrutiny.
plus. At least
of course,
adults.
they're adults. Yeah, these little leaguers aren't getting paid off DraftKings or whoever's putting out the bets saying, hey, you know, like. We're going to feature you guys in our betting, so here's a couple. No, they're not getting anything, so this shouldn't be a thing.
I think, I don't know, this one bothers me.
Yeah.
But again, this goes back to me. This is like, and I have no idea if I'm blaming the right people, but I'm going to blame Little League World Series and ESPN. Those are the people that televise it and do it. Can you put some kind of restriction in here with the casinos, with the whatever, whoever comes up with it, that you can't do it? Like, or we're not, like, maybe there's some, like, offshore one that's doing it because that's the way it used to be. But are there any parameters on what you can bet on? Obviously, the sex toy color maybe told us no, but
there's not.
Seriously, like the Little League World Series, this just opens stuff up to your point. Potential for
it's greedy, man.
Some bad things. And I'm going to also say this, and Hamby, you probably think, the thing about the Little League World Series is like these aren't the best 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds, because they're all 13, by the way, and big, and the birthday dates are really 13 now.
Right.
They're not even the best kids.
No.
Like, this isn't a great brand of baseball, okay? So they've propped it up so much, and ESPN's made it a thing, and some of this is cute and good, but now it's like, wait a minute. Like, should we really be doing this to the kids, to the parents, to the everybody else?
No.
And having them deal with this stuff, potentially. So, I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me. I mean, we're going to get to the point where we're propping up flag football now all the time, and we're going to have, like, that Canton, Ohio game. We're going to be betting on Bryson Wright having 2 touchdown catches.
Yeah.
Like, in a game. Like,
I guess kind of like somebody's got to stop it somewhere along the line. I feel like I have no idea because I'm not on. I don't even know how you get on ESPN Bet. But if ESPN does ESPN Bet have odds on the World Series? Because there feels something very wrong about that, if that's the case. But I don't even know if they do.
Okay.
But this came from somewhere else. Like we get emails through work on a lot of this stuff. So, yeah, I think it's a little bit propped up too much anyway. Now the Little League World Series stuff. I don't think it's close to like the bet. I think you go to Lake City and see a better 12U game.
Okay.
Honestly. And I think it's gone overboard. Yeah. And now you on top of it add like the betting. And they may have been doing this for years, and I just saw it for the first time.
Yeah.
But who the hell is betting? The bottom line is they wouldn't put it out there if you couldn't.
So who's the remaining in the?
I think they just get it going. So I think there's a lot of teams.
Oh, there's still a lot of teams. I was gonna say because like Hawaii was 3-2 current odds winning it for the United States.
Here we go.
We got the. Oh, this is back in.
Here we go.
This might be 2024. Oh no, yeah, 25. Yeah, Hawaii's 3-2. You got South Carolina out of the Southeast 2-1 odds. Texas is 13-2.
Little League World Series champ. I don't know why this says 2024, but yeah.
I'm not going to keep.
It goes all the way down. Poor Illinois, 28-1. That's your best money.
Underdog.
Not cool, man.
No,
I just don't. I don't think it's good. I don't know how you stop it though. I don't know what stops from.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know what.
Don't be greedy, I guess. ESPN, like I understand, like okay, it's money to make off it, but like at what point is advertising enough where it's like, hey, you've been doing the Little League World Series for a long time. Do we have to try to capitalize on it more and get bet against youth sports?
Well, Mike says too, the fact ESPN makes money on the Little League World Series. I honestly don't know how much money they make on the Little League World Series. They put a lot of resources into it, which means it costs a good amount of money to do what they do. I mean, they do it for like 3 weeks, don't they? It goes on forever. And I'm sure they do make money, but I don't know if they make as much as you think. It might be like a cover cost, part of like it might have started with a, community type thing, right? Hey, we want to do what's good and give back to the game. I'm sure, again, there are dollars involved, but I don't think they make a ton of money off it.
Sure. But what else do you want them to put out there?
Well, that's part of it too, right? Like, I don't mind them broadcasting it, elevating it. Mm-hmm. They've made it a kind of a cool thing. But I think this part is just insane. And again, I don't even know how you get on ESPN Bet. But if ESPN Bet actually has this, because that's a new entity over the last year or so, I don't think they should be allowed to do that. I think there's something really wrong about that.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like, not that I'm the moral police, all right?
Yeah.
But it just doesn't seem right.
Killer Tofu, don't be greedy. That's impossible for Disney. Killer Tofu, I'm aware. I've seen the last Star Wars series that have come out that they put on for TV shows. I know about it. Yeah.
All right. Brent Austen Show, Action Sports Jacks 24/7 Network. Is this a good time to tell you to get down to Best Bet Jacks?
Yeah.
Or at least on bestbetjacks.com. You can play poker. You can play table games. But there's no wagering on Little League World Series games there. By the way, if you do want to get your fantasy football team together, I think this is really cool, by the way. A good party down there in St. Augustine, Aces Bar and Grill. And you can have your fantasy draft right down there at a cool venue. Food and drinks. Look them up, bestbetjacks.com for more information. I know fantasy drafts are coming up over the next couple of weeks if they're not already underway. Parker Washington continues to be one of the stars of camp. We'll hear from Tyler Lacy along the way, and maybe Lequint Allen, too, who got in that fight. That's still ahead on the Brent Austen Show.
Welcome inside the Armor Guard exterior and gutter helmet showroom. There's a lot going on, like glass exteriors, replacement windows, and down there we have the retractable screens and awnings, plus hurricane protection. Let's talk more about those gutters, and to do that, we bring in Kevin. He's the owner, he's the expert. Why gutter helmet?
Well, gutter helmet's truly the only maintenance-free product. It lets the trash and debris go on the ground, the water wraps around and goes inside. Unlike filters, they sit on top of the gutters, and the trash and debris build up on top of filters, which requires maintenance. With gutter helmet, we're going to keep you off the ladder, the most dangerous thing in your garage. With gutter helmet, you'll never clean your gutters again. So get off the ladder and put on the helmet. Gutter helmet.
Get a free estimate at gutterhelmetofnorthflorida.com. You can also call 904-762-7779 or visit the showroom on St. John's Bluff Road in Jacksonville.
Year 2 is in the books for the Jacksonville Armada women's under-23 squad, taking another step forward in the Women's Premier Soccer League. Under the guidance of head coach David Goff, the girls in blue went undefeated at home for a second straight season, including a dramatic draw in the opener.
And they've left it to the death. Unbelievable stuff.
And a late winner to end the season at home.
Headed on. Here's a chance. Gianna Ramirez brings it down, still alive, takes a shot, and into the back of the net.
After fielding a younger roster in 2025 with talent from all across Northeast Florida, the future is bright for the Armada women's team. We highlight the ladies and all things Jacksonville Armada each week on Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
I'll put one in the back of the net for you.
Join us for player profiles, fun interviews, and the very latest on the Fleet and all things footy. That's every Thursday at 2 p.m.
Empower a future, inspire a dream. It's a bold but simple mission for the Jacksonville Police Athletic League known as Jax Pal. Help the next generation of kids in Jacksonville shape a brighter future. Their after-school programs, teenage leadership programs. There's community outreach.
This has been just an awesome opportunity to be out here with my colleagues and do something good for the community. It's really been an interesting opportunity to just see everybody work together in a way that we don't normally in the office.
And there's sports. There are also ways you can help the next generation with a donation of any kind. Just visit jaxpal.org to get more information. Empower a future, inspire a dream with Jax Pal.
Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Sandwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak Leaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Sun's out, suits out. That's right, it's summertime in Florida, which means it's time to say goodbye to bulking season and hello to shredding season. But if you're like me, you're having a hard time sculpting and shaping those final pounds. That is until I came and saw my friends over at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Right now, everyone is hopping on the Evolve X train, and the only destination is finding your perfect summer body. The technology uses electrical muscle stimulation and radio frequency energy to cause your muscles to contract, all while heating up those deep layers of your skin and tissue to produce collagen and reduce fat. It's like doing 1,000 sit-ups in 30 minutes. No pain, no needles, just results, right? That's right. So leave those winter layers back at the station and come look and feel your best with the team here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Visit them at one of their 2 locations, either over in Ponte Vedra or on the south side.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Yes, I know. It's the color of your eyes, sweetie. That's why we match so well.
We're about to do a podcast.
I understand that this is like the biggest thing of the year, honestly, Brent. I'm not sure if you've been,
I'm in tune with it.
Not sure if you've been in tune with it.
Can't get away from it.
It's a trending topic. They released another preview of it, and she's gonna release the new album art cover of her new album. What's it called, Hamby? Something of a showgirl?
I have no idea.
I think it's called Confessions of a Showgirl. I'm embarrassed I didn't even know that much about it. Everyone's talking about it, Brent, and I'm going to be honest. Going to sit this one out.
Are you?
I'm not going to watch it tonight. No, I'm not going to watch this tonight because you know what? I could literally care less. Listen, I understand the star power that is Taylor Swift. I understand Travis Kelce as one of the greatest NFL tight ends of all time. Former teammate of mine, drank off his tab one night. We all went down that road before. We know that story.
Still got that.
Still got that on me. Yep. And to see that guy now, what he's become is just it is the biggest curveball / I never saw that coming my entire life. But nevertheless, couldn't be happier for him. To me though, Brent, and this is just me speaking here, there is nothing more annoying than like those fresh couples that are like so like cute and in love and like, you know, and I feel like that's what we're getting tonight with the podcast. I'm sitting it out. I'll catch the highlights, you know, on on Thursday, and we'll go from there.
I'm with you on this front. Like, I don't need to see how cute Travis and Taylor are together.
We're good.
But obviously, we're going to be in the minority.
Oh, you realize tomorrow, like, it's gonna be crazy. Is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
because like. There's the moment before the podcast came out, and then it's going to be tomorrow after the podcast is out. Right?
A breakdown.
You know what I'm
everything.
saying? Yeah. Like people are going to be like, I remember where I was when I watched the Taylor Swift Travis Kelce podcast. Like that's how big it is.
Is she losing any steam whatsoever, or is she still like ascending? Like, or is she
hey, transcending, Brent. No, hey.
Still straight up?
Yeah. She's to the moon, as the crypto bros say.
I wonder now, like some of that part, is that natural or because of her fan base, or has the NFL helped her?
Well, the NFL
people have said the NFL, she's helped the NFL.
Well, she's helped the NFL, but I think the NFL's kind of helped her too as well because, I mean, listen, like it's not like her fans are going anywhere. It's not like, you know, because like, you know, you get to a point, once again, don't want to like cross any boundaries because her fans are like, you know, her fans.
Yeah.
Kind of a cult though, because like it doesn't matter if you put out because there's some bands you put out a bad song and it's like, okay, well this kind of sucks. Like I'm not gonna like she's past the point of that.
Yeah,
like her fan base, it's past the point of no return. She could put out a 2-minute song of just her like burping and it would be transcendent. You know, like she's that big of a star.
That's the word of the week, huh?
It's the word of the week. But like that's her fan base. Like they're gonna ride or die with her till it's over, right? So when you have that, and then you couple that with the NFL, which is gonna bring new fans, like it may not be a lot. I don't know how many like guys my age are rocking Taylor Swift, but maybe they are.
I don't think so.
Probably not. But
I'll
like,
never forget though. When
it's gonna get her new fans. Oh,
we're doing the old show, and how excited Kuz got. Now
I was excited too.
You were too.
Yeah.
But Kuz was really excited. But he works in the music industry too.
Well, and right? I try to work in the let's get some views industry.
Yeah.
And I knew like you talk about Taylor Swift, you're getting the views.
But I'll never forget that. I was like, oh my, that took me by such surprise.
Yeah.
Because I figured it was like a 12, 13, 15-year-old demographic.
Yeah.
And this would have been in 19. I think when she released an album, probably in 19.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what are we doing here?
But, yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, her demographic, has to be 96% women, girls to women.
I would probably say so.
Like, right?
I'd say a little less. Like, I think it's probably 90-10.
Maybe 90-10. You got 10%.
That's fair.
Guys,
yeah, that's fair. Say, what do you get?
Where's he going here? What do you say?
I just don't think it's very good music, but some people love it, and it's not just girls.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Especially if you think she's like very attractive, that exists. So then obviously they're going to listen to her music as well.
Oh, I get that.
And Hamby, like, yeah, I get it. You know, but Hamby, you have to remember, like. I grew up from like the OG T Swift, like our song with the Slam and Swing Doors, Slam. You know what I'm saying? Like Tim McGraw and all that. I'll say this: like, am I the biggest fan of her music? Well, no, but like, I appreciate greatness, and I don't know if I want to put her like in the greatness category, but like, she's reinvented herself, and she's wrote her own songs. Yeah. So like, I mean, there is like say what you want to him, but there's talent involved.
A ton of respect there.
Yeah. Like
Why not?
you may not have to like it, but like at least respect her enough to be like, okay. I mean, it's you write your own stuff, you switch it up. You first your country, then you go pop, then you go folk. Like she's kind of done it all. And once again, not all for me, but I respect her enough.
Do you think the NFL's helped her brand out?
For sure.
It can't help anybody's brand.
Well, I'm just saying, she's a brand that she doesn't need help. That's why it's interesting.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I have no idea the metrics on her, but I wonder how much. Like we know the metrics. She's helped the NFL in terms of bring a younger female audience, at least to sample it. We have no idea. I don't think. Maybe we'll find out years from now that group is also heavily invested in it and wearing jerseys and loves the Chiefs and other teams.
Naming all their kids Travis.
Yeah, that might be. But I think that will be years down the road, but we know they've been exposed to it. I just don't know exposing Taylor Swift to NFL fans. I'm not now flipping on her music. You're not.
Sure, no.
Hamby's not. Like I don't. So I know we knew Taylor Swift before. We don't need her to do a podcast tonight with Travis Kelce and know who she is.
But see, this is the thing though. Like, and this
but we're talking about it today on the show, maybe because of the NFL and Travis Kelce.
Well, because it's going to be the biggest podcast ever.
Yeah. What is? Do you know?
No, like the biggest podcast episode ever. I'm sure it's a Joe Rogan one. Got to be. Did Rogan ever had Trump on? Did he?
I think he did.
Did he? If Rogan had Trump on, probably that one then. But this is gonna.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Okay.
You think it's gonna beat it?
Oh, absolutely. Because like the thing about who we're talking about, like Donald Trump, sure, but like that demographic, like Trump, kids are into Trump as well, but like the kids that listen to podcasts religiously are more Taylor Swift fans than they are Donald Trump fans. Like this is going to be the biggest podcast ever.
That's it. Yeah, I don't even know the metric. I know
crazy.
People have been putting out there like how many people are going to listen. I wouldn't even know what that would. I don't even know what the biggest one ever is. Like I don't know what Rogan does on a daily basis or a weekly basis. I don't know what he.
I got to
did
start
with
dating
Trump.
somebody famous to get him on the show. That's what we need to do here.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, that would help.
Well, honestly, let's be honest. Like
that would help
in terms of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Okay, like if you're one of the best football players at your position of all time, yeah, that gets you some, respect and notoriety. That's like here. Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah,
it's not even in the same conversation.
No, I mean like
so she's gonna elevate, dude.
She's elevated Travis Kelce
It's
big
so
time.
crazy.
We know that.
It's so wild.
I mean, the dude can get away with a bad mustache. He can get away with
It's so
stuff. I mean,
wild.
like,
dude, if he wasn't dating Taylor Swift, he's rocking that mustache. We call the cops.
Yeah, like I always do this. Like if he wasn't a football player and he's rocking that mustache, he might be getting beat up in bars.
Call the cops. Yeah. Dude, it's funny, man. Like literally, like this happens on a monthly basis, and I've told this story before. If you haven't, it's all around there. But like, yes, I hung out with Travis Kelce one night, drank off his tab because he left early, he left his tab open. But like, you wouldn't believe, Brent, on a monthly basis, my best friend who was with me that time, AP, because we knew Travis, we didn't know he was gonna. Like I said it before on the show.
Think he was gonna make it?
I think I thought he was gonna fizzle out in 2 years.
Yeah,
because the attitude and just like what he brought to the game of football, I'm like, there's no way this guy's gonna last.
Maturity at that time.
Of course. I get a text almost every month like saying, "Can you believe that guy that we hung out with in that bar that night?" And just like just talking to him is now like one of the biggest not exaggerating, one of the biggest celebrities in the world because he's dating Taylor Swift.
It's unbelievable. I mean, we do that with kids in high school, right? You probably do that with like people that you do in high school or college. You're like, do you believe like she's a model or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But this is a totally different way of doing it, and I don't think you could have ever seen it coming or predicted it. Anyway, and we might not get another one like it. We do have celebrities date celebrities and athletes date celebrities, but this one's just so different. She is so big. I'm interested to see a little bit of the numbers on this. I don't think I'll watch a second of it. I think I'll see clips on Twitter because I'll be forced to.
It's going to be everywhere.
There's one thing, like I'm just not a big fan at all, and I don't know how you guys feel about it. Like I hate public affection in general, right? Just hate it. Hate it.
Get out by law.
And I don't really know why, I guess.
Weddings are cool, right? Weddings are fun.
Yeah.
Right?
But I just...
Even mine was all.
Hamby gave her a handshake instead of a kiss. You may kiss the bride. You may handshake the bride.
I did not, but I was like,
nice doing business with you. All right.
Yeah, man.
Looking forward to the future endeavors.
People, apparently, I've learned this since. Like, if somebody's tapping the glass at the reception at the wedding, that means like nobody did that for us.
Oh, really?
I was so, in hindsight, thankful.
Yeah.
But like, I was at a wedding last weekend. People were doing it all the time, and I'm like, oh man, I'm.
Oh yeah.
See? Like I would have hated.
That's why you just have to
you
have
learned
cans
that
of beer
usually at your
that's
wedding
why,
day.
Yeah, that's why we had cans of beer. You couldn't hear the tap.
Red Solo cups, baby.
Yeah, man.
But I'm not a public affection guy at all. I don't I don't get it. All right. So every time I walk around by somebody or even close, someday I'm going to get in a fight or punch because of it. I'm just like, rent a room.
I mean, it's one thing if you're like a teenager, right? And if you're in love for the first time, right? Like you got to show it off. It's fresh.
Guess.
It's exciting. No, I'm just saying, like when you're young, when you and Steph first started dating, you weren't affection at all? You and Steph? In college? In college?
No.
Nothing?
In public?
No.
Really?
Holding hands? No.
Really?
No.
I feel like, when you first
And
started
by the
out
way, I
the
got no
first
problem
time.
if you're holding hands. But
Okay,
like,
well, I mean, without getting too much into your past, did you have a girlfriend before, Steph?
Not a long
Okay, but like in high school?
But I've had
grade
many
school?
girlfriends
Okay,
in high school,
but like
for like a week and a half.
Okay, but like during that time, was there hand holding? Like it was fresh, excited? Okay,
Like
Brent,
down the
never
hall?
mind. Yeah.
No.
Oh man. Yeah.
Again, hand
you gotta-
holding's fine. I'm talking about making out in public and stuff. Like we don't need to see it.
No, for sure. But I get that to me is like more like a young person thing.
I get it.
Like I think you get to it's like trick or treating. Like trick or treating's fun. You get your candy and everything, but eventually you grow up and it's like, hey, it's getting a little weird.
Yeah.
Feel the same way about PDA. Like, okay, if you're teenagers and everything, go you crazy kids, have your fun.
Yeah. I get you.
Right.
You're at the carnival.
But
whatever.
if you're 80 years old and some people love this, but if you're 80 years old and I see you at a Waffle House holding hands and like smooching each other still and feeding each other, nah.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. You guys spent 50 years together or maybe 60 years, probably went through a couple world wars together. Cool. Keep it behind closed doors though.
I totally
try to enjoy my pancakes.
Yep. I don't get it. So specifically at that age group.
The
You're
old
right
bit-
about- yeah. Well, not that age.
let me
I'm
ask you
talking
this.
about- I'm talking
Okay.
about 30, 40,
Before we
25.
before we establish the ground rules, 30 and 45. It's a little weird. But then, can you re-up when you're older? Like when you're 80?
I do feel like
maybe you
there's
can
a
re-up when you're
cuteness
80. Then,
when you're like 80, you're like, that's cute.
because you're not going to find anybody else. Like
Well,
it's
that's
over.
true. And by the
You're
way,
invested.
Like I said, at 80 years old, I mean, you might be to the point of I don't give a damn where you walk down the road naked. Like,
Oh,
you
True.
don't
Yeah,
care,
yeah.
right? Like
You can't.
You
get
can
in
say
trouble for
whatever you
anything
want.
say.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
So I think like when you reach that,
I'll take it back.
And those are the best people for the kiss cam is like the 80-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
if you're 40 and it lasts more than a second, get out.
I'll admit it though.
If you're
I was
80
wrong. I was wrong with the old people.
yeah, the old people. But I knew what you were trying to say. But it's really like my age group now. If you're between like 40 and 50, and you're sitting there making out in a restaurant or on a train or wherever, it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah. It's Jacksonville, man. People are,
I don't
swinging.
Hey, yeah, swing.
Well, I'm just saying.
I don't think they do that just in Jacksonville.
Yeah. I got a story. Hey, you want to hear a crazy story real quick?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I got a story for
I
you.
thought this had to come in a commercial break.
No,
right now.
do I got a story for you? No, this is fine because we're on topic with it. So,
This is about me, right?
no, you're good. So, like 2 weeks ago, I forgot about the story. 2 weeks ago, I drive to get my windows tinted, right? Yeah, those windows blacked out. I'm not trying to mess up the interior and everything. So I drive to get my windows tinted.
Is that illegal?
Shh, Brent. So I get my windows tinted. Yeah, a little bit, but fine. I get my windows tinted, and I had my bike in the back of the truck because it's like 2 miles away. Okay?
Okay.
So drop my truck off, get the bike, and I'm riding my bike
Smart
back.
move.
Yeah, of course, man. I'm not trying to see Uber prices these days. Even for a 2 mile ride. So get my bike out. I'm riding down, and I'm down like kind of like by the town plaza. And like it's kind of cloudy out, getting ready to rain a little bit. I just got a sleeveless shirt on. I'm just mind my own business, man. I got a speaker too on the front, so I'm blasting some tunes when I'm riding. 'Cause I have like a giant boom box.
You're a full beach guy.
Oh, dude, I'm so beach. I'm so beach,
such a
man.
beach guy.
I'm so beach. So I'm walking and I'm riding, and there's an ice cream shop to my right. So I'm driving by, and all of a sudden I hear, "Hey, hot stuff!" And like I look to my right, but it sounded like somebody knew me, like kind of playing a joke, but it was a woman.
Sounds like a Venmo request.
Yeah, maybe, right? So I look to my right, and I'm like, okay, I give her the ocular pat down, don't recognize her.
Okay.
So I kind of slow down. I'm like, hi. And she's with a guy. And they're like, where are you going? I go, oh, I'm just riding home. I'm like, how you guys doing? They're like, oh, we're doing good. And they're like, do you want to do you want us to give you a ride? And now like the husband is, I assume boyfriend, whatever, significant other is like, yeah, we can give you a ride. So they're both telling me like, hey, put your bike in our truck. And I'm just like, oh no, it's all good. I'm just like 2 miles down the road. And the girl goes, are you sure? I go, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm just going to go home now. You have a good day. And that was it. Brent, I almost got abducted by a couple. I almost got abducted.
It's not a laughing matter.
I was getting, well, I mean, it's, hey, I mean, if I have to put these registered weapons to use, I will to fight people off.
You should have gone.
But, so, no, we're all good, huh? We're all good, though, huh? I think I'm good.
I mean, come on, it would have been a better part of the story.
Nah, that's fine.
What happened next?
I watched anime.
Yeah. By the way, did you have a pineapple on that bike?
No, I didn't have it. No. But here's like, I was like, it was complimentary.
Isn't that the story?
But so here's
It's
the
like a
thing.
pineapple.
But like, okay, here's the thing. A part of me was like, all right, I still got it. You know, I still got it.
Yeah.
But then a part of me was like, wow, so this is like what women have to probably feel like in bars. Like when unsolicited, didn't ask for anything, and you have people coming up to you being like, hey, what's up? Like, I felt uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, what do you mean putting the bike in the No. Like, it was so awkward, man. But yeah.
And the boyfriend was right there.
And then the significant
and okay
other
with all this.
Yeah, he was okay with it. And he was like he was a bro, tank top, like, come on, dude. Like one of those guys was like, hey, let's watch some football, but there's more to it probably. You know what I'm saying?
What a guppy.
Yeah, man. Jacksonville, dude,
Like I said, I'm not sure that's just Jacksonville.
Yeah, I hear you.
But
free range was on the pro. Oh, Daniel Kilkenny with the quote, free range was on the pro. Free range hot buns.
That
Let's
is
go.
wild. Free range.
I think that's what he's referring to.
That's good.
Yeah. Hot stuff, though. Yeah, you know if somebody calls you hot stuff, it's not off to a good start.
That's a great pickup line.
A hot stuff, yeah. I feel like there's a certain type of woman that calls people hot stuff, and it's not the best.
Just to finish this last thought on the Taylor Swift thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm with you. I don't need to see this, oh, we love each other.
I know.
For an hour.
I know.
Like, that's great. Good for you.
Yeah.
We don't need to know.
Yeah. And
we
people are going to eat it up, and Travis Kelce's going to be in a new... It's just... Yeah.
Like, I never even understand, like, the ladies part of this. Like, oh, they're so cute together. You're so jealous. Like, you don't really mean that.
No, here's the thing. See, I disagree. Because there's a reason why, like, the royal weddings are so popular. Like, on... Do you guys don't air the royal wedding, like, do you?
No, I think we do.
Do you know what the ratings were? I'm sure they're through the roof.
Oh, my mom's huge on the royal wedding thing.
Did you care?
No.
Me neither. I think it's just...
I don't think that's the same.
People like love and like gushiness and... Yeah.
I think people like I think that's why they like The Bachelor. Is like The Bachelor and the royal weddings have a similar thing to me. It's like they wish they were in it for parts, but not all of it. So it's like cool to live it through them. So
Sure.
like, they don't want all the stuff. They don't want the crying stuff and when you get cheated on, the dump stuff in The Bachelor. And they don't want like
the royal wedding.
The royal wedding stuff that's like you can't whatever. I don't want to get in trouble. But they also want like the stardom part and the everything else and the Cinderella part of all of it.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, that's my
you.
view on it at least. That's why I think
Yeah,
the same,
but it's like it's the Travis. It's like, he's the all-American football player and he's dating like, the good girl country musician or not, whatever musician you want to call her. Like, people like that story.
Yeah. I think there's a wrestling match between admiration and jealousy when everybody watches this thing tonight.
Okay.
Well, in the cult following.
Cult following for sure. Yeah, but people want to tune in and they want to see the lushy gushy stuff. That's why when I start bringing an OnlyFans model on our show, people are going to want to tune in to see that. Kidding. I'm not going. Well, Brent, I can't get Taylor Swift, so we have to kind of get more to my level.
It's baby steps.
Baby steps. Start with Hawk Tour and then work my way up. So some girl that's like viral for saying something outlandish. Cool.
That'll work.
Yeah,
for
we'll
now.
See. Yeah.
Brent and Austen show. Hey, let's go around the NFL when we come back. We haven't really. What's going on in other camps? What's going on in the AFC South? What's going on with James Cook? How about a little fantasy advice? My buddy calls me yesterday. He's like, hey, what do you think about this? I was like, this is exactly why I don't play fantasy, because you're just calling me for advice because you have to get this done right now. Like, I'm not the guy. He's like, well, I tried to call Ty first, but he didn't answer.
Yeah.
Hamby, well, you made the right move.
Give me a Kyle Pitts report when we come back, too, for fantasy.
Oh, Kyle Pitts.
You got it.
I want a Kyle Pitts report.
We'll be back. Brent Austen Show. We'll hear from Lequint Allen, a little Tyler Lacy as well. So a little football before we hit the noon hour and our Republic Services Recycling Simplified recycled headlines of the day coming up at noon as well.
The moment you bite into a Mason's Famous Lobster roll, nothing is the same. Suddenly, it's 5 a.m., and you're boarding a lobster boat in Maine, heading out to check your traps, keeping only the best, just like it's been done for nearly a century. Because you can't taste lobster this good without it changing you for good. Mason's Famous Lobster Rolls, from the waters of Maine.
When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at NimnickBuickGMC.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick. GMC. We are professional grade.
Putting your needs first. It's the backbone of how First Florida Credit Union does business. In all honesty, you might as well be speaking another language when it comes to finances. Sure, I'm good with my money, but what am I missing in the fine print? That's what led me to First Florida Credit Union. They're the perfect choice for anyone starting their financial journey because they keep finances easy. Plus, they offer financial education and resources I can trust. So I'm always growing more confident. And as a young adult, I am constantly adding more responsibilities to my plate. From a car payment to a mortgage, it all adds up. Luckily, First Florida Credit Union makes sure it adds up in all the right places and not the wrong ones by offering better rates and lower fees than traditional banks, even if you're still trying to grow your credit. Because as a member-owned institution, First Florida genuinely puts people's needs first rather than focusing on profit. So I know as my needs change, they'll be right there to help me reach my goals. Check out firstflorida.org to learn how you can benefit too.
I've been telling you about CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing for a long time now. Their drinking water systems remove up to 99% of contaminants. We've had a Connecticut water softener and drinking water system in our home for more than 7 years. You can see the difference whether you're washing clothes, the dishes, or what I like to do most, fill this up for some coffee every morning and mostly all day. Remember, if you're not filtering your water, you are the filter. Don't be the filter. Right now, you can get a free Connecticut reverse osmosis system with a purchase of a Connecticut Premier Softener. The experts at CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing will test your water for free and determine your water score. Don't know your water score? CGC will find out and recommend the appropriate Connecticut water treatment solutions so you can improve it. Call 904-552-1242 or visit cgcwater.com. Ask about our 90-day love it or leave it guarantee. CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing, an authorized independent Connecticut dealer. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
Choose your own adventure. It's not just a saying, but a way of life here at Cycles of Jacksonville. And whether it's 2 wheels or 4 wheels, at Cycles of Jacksonville, a great adventure awaits. With brands like Honda, Vespa, Segway, and Triumph, Cycles of Jacksonville has you covered with their inventory featuring a 60,000 square foot building. If 4 wheels is more your thing, check out the largest selection of Honda Talons in the entire county. No matter what you're looking for, Cycles of Jacksonville is going to have the selection you need, all with great financing and rebates. Plus, if you're active duty military, Cycles of Jacksonville will offer you 0% financing along with great discounts for military and first responders. And when you want to get off the road and set sail, Cycles of Jacksonville has you covered with everything you need to get on the water. So if you're ready for a great adventure, let Cycles of Jacksonville be your guide. Located off Atlantic Boulevard or check out their website at cyclesofjacksonville.com.
How do we make Mason's Famous Lobster Rolls? It's simple. We get up before dawn, head into the open waters of Maine, haul in our traps by hand, and send only the best straight to our restaurants, where we add warm butter or chilled mayo with a squeeze of lemon and pile it on a toasted split-top roll, just like it's been done for nearly a century. That's the recipe for Mason's famous lobster rolls.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austin Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Tank Bigsby, one of the stories of the week after that tweet, and maybe it's not a story. Bashal Tootin coming off a nice practice yesterday. It sounded like, I wasn't there. And then Saturday night's performance, which was a touchdown. We'll see what happens on Sunday with whether the starters are going to play or not. We'll actually find out a little bit more coming up the next couple of days. The Jags are off today and back at it tomorrow. Brent Martineau Austen Lane, Jason Hamby.
You know, I think it's time we can put it to bed and everything with the tweet, but you know Tank better than I do.
Yeah. Are you sidetracked?
Well, is it kind of weird that, like, okay, 20 minutes after practice, you go on Twitter and you see someone, I guess, talking about you in the media about what happened at practice, and then you feel the need to put a cryptic tweet out? Like, is that normal?
No, it's not.
Okay,
maybe it's being normalized.
Maybe it's normalized. Sure.
I
what?
think there are concerns. Like I think this is a concerning thing to me, but I also don't want to over dramatize before we know exactly what it is. Like I also don't think, and with all due respect, we have fun with Dilla sometimes, but now Dilla said it wasn't anything or something. It was about a tackle. It's like, okay, yeah. Is that real? Like, who knows what it's really about? Like, what's the? Why is this thing gone quiet now? And to me, what happens is it doesn't. It's internally, it still means something.
Yeah,
it means something. And what does it say about Hank, the Jags, whatever? If it was just, he was frustrated with somebody that tweeted that he got smoked at the goal line.
So.
Like
yeah.
that to me might be a bigger problem than anything else. It's like, come on, this guy seriously hadn't tweeted in 2 months.
Yeah.
And he chose this moment to do it. And I like Tank a lot. I mean, this has nothing to do with maybe how they'll even perform or how you feel about a player. It's just like, well, wait a minute now. What is this?
And you know how I feel about this, right? And I think, like, listen, I tend to take the player side a lot, right? I tend to have the players back.
Yeah.
But you know how I feel about when the whole Twitter stuff, when, Trevor Lawrence had the receipts.
Yeah, you didn't
like that.
Christian Kirk.
Didn't like Aziz Shair, and I even commented, I quote tweeted him when he, said the whole thing with, like, the Joker when he cheap shotted Trevor, and then he didn't like how he was getting all the hate. Like, well, what did you expect? You put a quarterback out for the year of a cheap shot. You're probably going to get some blowback because of it. You aren't the Joker, so stop acting like it and just take some responsibility.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't like it because I just feel like you only have so much energy in the day, especially during training camp. And if you want to focus your energy on what one person said or what a couple people said about you on Twitter because maybe you search tweeted your name, like, what are we talking about? So, yeah, I don't want to say it's like a huge issue, but like it definitely raises my eyebrows a little bit, thinking like, well, what are we doing, man? Who cares? Why are you focused on that?
I think that's a fair comment. I also think what I believe bigger picture is this is why, to me, I think the Jags are in a better situation with the Baselli, Gladstone, Cohen regime than they were a year ago. This isn't the only reason, but there's another reason with the Doug Peterson, Trent Baalke stuff. This is where the league is trending as well, where this kind of stuff happens. This seems so silly to me. If that's what it was. Well, first of all, it seems pretty silly to me regardless that a guy would tweet 20 minutes after practice that hadn't tweeted in a long time. So whatever his reasoning for it is, seems kind of goofy. Now, if a guy is about to get traded, I see the emotion with that, whether him or a teammate, I get that one. Whether it had to do with some inside stuff that we're just wondering if it did, like, hey, you've been promised this and not this.
I think that probably shouldn't be out there, but I get frustration. If it has to do with the fact that somebody tweeted about a practice rep and you didn't like it, I mean, what are we doing?
Especially when it's not your MO to tweet.
That's what I'm saying. You're not every day tweeting.
Like, it's one thing if it's like, I don't know.
Like Josh Hines Allen. I brought up the example yesterday.
You did.
Josh Hines Allen the other day was like, he was saying, relax, people.
Sure.
Right? And he was laughing at everybody overreacting to, and Josh has been around the block. He knows what it's like, but he also pays attention to it. And so that's what he was doing. But, yeah, you're right. Like, Tank Bigsby, that we don't see him doing that actively.
So then that's like
if Jalen Ramsey did it,
that's par for the course. Yeah.
So, my bigger picture point here is, why did I say that about Balky and Peterson versus this regime? Is that I think while they probably find it still goofy and crazy that they even have to address it, they know that sometimes they're going to have to address things like this. Where I just don't think like the Balky Peterson people would be like, what the hell are you guys talking about?
Oh, yeah. They would insult us for being like, I can't believe you guys are bringing this up.
Yeah, or even the player. Or like PR comes to him by like, hey, just so you know, it's like, who cares? But I think this actually will be addressed internally. I think it almost has to be.
Yep.
Because, again, in this town, it becomes a thing. It's a Tuesday of monotony of practice and camp, and a guy that doesn't usually say anything said something.
I mean, true. And even in the bigger markets where there's more to talk about, if something like if George Pickens put this out last year for the Steelers, it would have been a headline. Yeah.
It would have been an ESPN headline.
Probably a national headline,
to be honest,
right?
Tank Bigsby he won't make the ESPN headline.
Sure.
But around here, it becomes a thing. Especially
Ashton Genty puts it out.
Yeah. Travis Hunter puts it out.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Just to be let's go real time here as we're getting this. Like, you can look back on this, be like, hey, Brent, this is foolish. This is stupid. Liam Cohen will probably tell me this week, like, what the hell are you guys talking about? Like, something like that. Like, but in real time, this is what happened. A guy that hadn't tweeted in 2 months tweets what he tweets. And at the same time, the guy that was supposed to go to the podium, the other running back in the room, had cramps and didn't go to the podium.
Cramps, yeah.
So, like, in a 20-minute span, you got these two things that are like, whoa.
Yeah.
What's happening?
And guess what? And it's not like the first time we've seen cryptic tweets before. We've seen checkered flags, and that meant something, right? And then we had Yannick and Tony Khan going back and forth.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, we've seen this story before, right? So forgive us if we have a little PTSD of how it went in the past, where we're trying to put pieces together now thinking, okay, this means something.
Well, yeah, this isn't just hey, let's see if we can get some clicks and talk about this some more. I mean, we end up having some fun with it.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, what is this? And again, I think it's worth just bringing up that these guys, I feel like, are better equipped to deal with this kind of what I would call goofiness.
Yeah.
And not let it go crazy, because they'll address it and they know what's coming. And I think they just relate to today's world. Honestly, at 48 years old, I'd be like, probably walk into Tank Bigsby and like, what the?
No, for
but
sure.
I don't think Liam Cohen will walk in there that way. That's my point. I think he better, even 10 years younger than Brent, probably could handle that better.
No, without a doubt. Like I see, and once again, this is definitely a Liam Cohen thing. I don't see like James Gladstone coming down from the tower and being, but I agree with you wholeheartedly. Like I think they do understand. I think, and this all goes back to communication, right? Like if you want to be a good communicator, you have to know the audience that you're communicating with, and the audience that they're communicating with is guys who want to put out tweets like this sometimes. Like, listen,
this is their release.
This is their release, exactly. And they understand that. Whether it's, James Gladstone, whether it's Liam Cohen, I think even Tony Baselli has a sense of this now because he's been around these guys. Like, he understands. He's been around locker rooms. He knows the game has changed since the Coughlin era and everything.
And he knows what us knuckleheads are talking about.
Of course. So they'll understand it. Yeah, so to echo your point, I don't think it's going to be that big of a thing because I think it'll get addressed, right? It should be getting addressed.
Well, it's not a big thing, by the way. It's not a big thing if it is really just about that. If there's something else that it's about, maybe it becomes a big thing. Like,
but even if I'm a coach, though, I'm going to Tank Bigsby and go like, dude, this isn't who you are, man. Don't worry. Like, I think with Liam Cohen, with Jay, like they're preaching being yourself.
Yeah.
Right, and staying true to who you are, and players love that.
Yeah,
right.
And this is outside of him.
And this is, I feel like it's a little outside
That's a
of
good
him.
call.
So
that's a good conversation to have.
Yeah.
My point also was that if it is about, hey, I think more about the coaching staff and the way they're handling him, then it could become a thing.
No, of course,
but again, I mean, we don't know exactly what it's about.
And listen, this is it's stupid. It's like stupid HR like maintenance here that if you're Liam Cohen you have to do, but I'm doing it. Like I'm going to Tank Bigsby and be like, hey man, we all good? What's up with this tweet? Like, trying to make sure we're on the same page here. What's going on? Let's play within ourselves here. You know.
But you do agree, like you got to address it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I get it. It's dumb
Wharton,
to say, but you have to.
Maybe the running back coach Chad Wharton is the one that does it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see what happens. I just think it's kind of wild that it's gone.
I know.
Maybe it's the power of Dilla.
Yeah. But maybe it's the power of Dilla. And Hamby's burner. I mean, it's very encouraging. If I have a player for whatever reason, whether it's social media related, behavior related, play related, attitude related, if they're being uncharacteristic, whatever the stipulation is, I'm going to have a chat with them. Yeah, and I'm going to see what's going on, and I'm going to try to get to the bottom of it.
And by the way, I think that's good leadership.
Of course.
We should play fly on the wall here, really, is what we should do, because he actually might have had 2 meetings yesterday, one with Tank and one with the Combs and Lequint Allen.
Yeah.
Because when you had fights, did you get called in?
No, because no, never. Because we are always expected to, like, Jack brought this up to us when I was a rookie. But keep in mind, fighting was different back then.
It was, yeah.
But it's like you make sure that you guys squash it in the locker room when you're done. That was kind of the thing. And
as long as it got squashed,
you're
good.
Yeah, and for every fight that I got in, which God knows was a lot of them, there was always the aftermath of being in the locker room, going up to Eben Britton, Montel Owens, whoever it was, and just saying, "Hey man, we all good?" And like, yeah, we're all good, man. It's it's camp. It's what happens.
Okay,
yeah, cool. So
every one of those ended that way for you.
The only one that was different, which I told the story before, was Clint Hurt. Coach Hurt was in Chicago when me and Kyle Long got in a fight during a walkthrough before a preseason game, and I threw my helmet, and then I got thrown off the field. Coach Hurt chewed me out at the time and just said, like, that's what do you do? It's basically a bunch of just, what are you doing? And then he watched the video of the fight and what caused it, and then he came up to me after in the locker room saying, "I owe you an apology. Like you were in the wrong, or you're in the right. You're trying to defend yourself. You're sticking up for yourself. That's what we ask here as being a Chicago Bear. I apologize."
Okay, cool.
So that's only the time only one.
Interesting. Hey, what's going on around the National Football League? James Cook gets a contract.
Mm-hmm.
About where we thought it would settle, I think, right? He was asking for 15, or like, hey, he feels more like an 11 or $12 million guy.
Yeah.
About right?
Yeah. I mean, they need, like, I understand, like, it's the running back position and they're dispensable, but like, or disposable. But like, once James Cook got on the scene in Buffalo, I felt like that whole team changed. Right now, yeah, it's the Josh Allen show, right? Like, don't get it twisted, but like, I think he's a big part of the Bills' identity, and I think they're happy to finally sign him.
Yeah, I do too. I think, I mean, the Bills' offense should be really good. He was a big reason why last year. I don't mind the contract. I just think that's the cost of doing business.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at something today, though, and it had the highest paid running backs, and I think this puts him at number 6. I think he's with Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, let me see where we're at.
And also, like, still Alvin Kamara, believe it or not, who seems like he's disappeared. You forget he even plays.
Well, he's kind of lost in New Orleans now with those teams.
Really forget that even. I mean, again, I don't play fantasy football, so maybe you guys
so
forget him
so
as
of course
much,
you forgot.
He was still really good last year.
He did. He put up good numbers last year?
Yeah.
Wow. He feels so forgotten about to me. So $20 million for Saquon. This is what I'm getting at. $20 million for Saquon Barkley. Christian McCaffrey, $19 million.
Mm-hmm.
Derrick Henry, I think, is at $15 or $16 million, I want to say.
15.
15. So those are the top 3 guys. And I know McCaffrey's dynamic when healthy. But I think the only 2 guys right now that feel like they are worth the crazy money that you're paying them, to me, are Derrick Henry and Saquon.
Sure.
Guys that are like, they're going to help you win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The other guys, I'm not sure. And again, cost of doing business.
Health
for McCaffrey.
Yeah.
And because of that, it's such an X factor that I just don't know. He's not reliable, especially at $19 million. He's electric, but he's not reliable. Like, are you picking him in your fantasy team and feeling good about it?
Well,
you'll pick him, but you don't feel good about it.
No, you don't feel. But he's also falling a little bit in fantasy now too, which I kind of like because it's also a boom or bust play. Oh yeah, because when he's healthy the entire season, he's always finished either running back 1 or running back 2.
Yeah.
So when he's healthy, he's absolutely elite. Obviously, when he gets hurt, costs you in fantasy. Jonathan Taylor is getting $14 million.
Yeah, and so that was another one. And Taylor's been excellent.
Yeah,
but my point in this is
I feel like there are two guys that are helping you win big. Josh Jacobs is maybe can help you win big. Maybe, because they have the ability, it looks like. But, like, Indianapolis hasn't threatened anything. So, yeah, he's dynamic. But they're not leaning that way. Like, Derrick Henry might be less dynamic than he was 3 years ago, but he's helping you win big, right? I mean, he's still pretty dynamic.
He had a great season last year, Brent.
So, but I mean, what was he going to be, 31? It might,
doesn't matter, Brent.
It might tick down.
He's 31 years old right now.
But he's going to help you win. Like Baltimore, if they win, it's going to be partly because of Derrick Henry.
Of course.
I guess Green Bay would be in this mix, but nobody else really seems like they are. That's my point.
That they're helping?
What running back outside of Derrick Henry and Saquon, obviously just did it, helped you win a Super Bowl.
Okay.
You're paying them obviously for performance, but you're also paying them because you think they can get you to the promised land. And honestly, right now, I think there are two guys that are delivering on that.
No, I don't think you're wrong there. I'm trying to say who else would be an example. Because at the highest paid, you got Saquon, Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Alvin Kamara, Josh Jacobs, Aaron Jones, which, he's 31 years old himself. Joe Mixon's making almost $10 million a year. James Conner's making $9.5. Yeah, so set aside from Saquon, I feel like, and Derrick Henry, and I think Christian McCaffrey, when healthy, asterisk next to it, those are really the only guys, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Am I missing anybody, Hamby? Like, do you feel differently? And by the way, I have no problem with these guys making $10 million, $11 million, $12 million a year. I think that's the cost of doing business. Like, that's okay. But, I mean, the cost of doing business to pay a quarterback $40 to $50 million as well, and only a few of them are still, like, leading you to the Super Bowl. That's kind of my point here. And I just don't – again, I get the McCaffrey one, but I'm not coming into this season thinking, like, that he's going to help us win the Super Bowl. I feel like I just don't know where he's at. I feel like he's not going to play 17 games. That's just the way his career has been.
Well, that's the thing. If he does, he's going to be great.
He's going to be great, yeah.
If he doesn't, yeah.
And by the way, I think it's an all or nothing year for San Fran. I think they're either going to be like really, really good, or they're going to have like the wheels are going to start to fall off the train.
Well, but it's going to be the ultimate year of Brock. So this year's going to tell you about Brock Purdy 100%. Because he doesn't have Debo to throw to anymore. Right, like
Ayuk's out for the first 6
weeks.
weeks.
Ayuk's going to be out for a little bit.
Yeah.
You just paid Brock Purdy all this money, so time to find out if he's a franchise quarterback. Because, 9 times out of 10, usually you need a franchise quarterback to lead your team to a Super Bowl.
You like the James Cook signing, Hamby?
Yeah, I think it's a deal you got to get done, especially if your window's now. Then you can't have your. That's half their offense right there. In tandem with Josh Allen. Josh Allen is awesome and really good by himself, but it also works because of the running game. If you go to just cut him and cut ties with him and go to Ray Davis, it's just not the same offense at all. It's a deal that's got to be done.
It feels like there's a good rhythm with him. So I guess let me put a bow on this conversation. I actually feel like he can join the club of Saquon and Derrick.
Okay.
Not for the price and the MVP season and everything else. But I think if Buffalo's going to win a Super Bowl, they need this piece.
Okay. Yeah,
and I don't. Again, Josh Jacobs might come into this play here. We'll see what Love and Green Bay everybody does.
Well,
but
what they're trying to do in Green Bay, they're going to need a running game, and I think all they have right now, as a legit back they can depend on, is Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
So I think if Green Bay wants to have their success,
he's in that too.
They need Josh Jacobs.
But I just don't feel that way with your other top paid backs. I don't feel like that with Jonathan Taylor. I think it's a mystery on McCaffrey. I forget who else was on the list, but I really feel like there are 4 backs right now.
Well, the 3 of the top 5 backs in the league are guys on their rookie deals between Bijan, Gibbs, and A-Chain.
Oh, that's a fair point too.
True. They're just on the rookie
Gibbs
deals.
can help you do that, right?
Bijan definitely can.
Well, Gibbs,
Bijan,
but also you have David
Montgomery as a threat.
You have David Montgomery though too as well, who's making $9 million a year.
Yeah, he's
so
making
he's
good
up there.
money.
Yeah,
but I think that's a fair point about the young guys.
Well, and
right?
keep in mind what we're talking about, Brent. With a lot of these teams that we're mentioning here, these players, it's not necessarily by committee, but there's they sub in and out, right? There's the day of the workhorse running back is almost gone anyways, right? Saquon's an every down back. Christian McCaffrey, when he's healthy, every down back. Derrick Henry isn't even an every down back.
See, Keaton Mitchell's healthy, right?
Yeah,
You're going to get that. He could be really good for them. Jordan Love is how you got the Green Bay folks.
Sure.
How big a deal is that Jordan Love? I saw it, but it's on his left hand, right?
Yeah, I don't think they nothing. I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a big story.
Yeah.
He's questionable for week 1.
They already got him as questionable?
Well, I mean,
did he miss a few games last year? Was it last year that he missed a few games?
Yes.
And kind of battled in and out? Because he actually didn't play the whole Jags game. Was that last year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
that was last year, right?
Malik Willis played.
Malik Willis played and beat him.
That's right. And we saw a bunch of Malik Willis here in Tennessee, and it didn't go so well for him. So, yeah, Adam Schefter reporting yesterday, Packers quarterback Jordan Love, who is undergoing a procedure on a ligament issue with his left thumb, suffered the injury in Green Bay's preseason opener. The team is hoping Love can return to practice next week, and the Packers expect him to be ready for the regular season opener.
What else? The other thing around the NFL from an AFC South standpoint, obviously the Colts, whatever's going on at quarterback. Daniel Jones, the guy.
Think so.
Doesn't it feel like it? I think he's getting a lot of the reps this week. I think I saw that. I feel like he's going to end up being the guy.
I mean, I feel like he's going to be the guy too, but I almost feel like, are the Colts going to give Anthony Richardson every possible opportunity just to prove because if he gets benched for Daniel Jones, or if he gets, whatever, second string, well, but how does it make you look as an organization who drafted him? Because the GM's still there, right?
He is.
No, yeah, so.
But I think the only way, I almost think that is down the road. I think now you got to win to save your job if you're Indy. These guys got to win. So it doesn't matter what it looks like anymore. It matters just win. Like, you get to a point in the organization, I think. Mm-hmm. So if your acquisition of Daniel Jones helps you win, well, then you saved something. You actually fixed it. So then you can go to the owner and be like, boom. So that's an interesting deal. The Houston Texans have been banged up, right? Mixon, Chubb actually was in concussion protocol. Mm-hmm. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, I know he survived the scare, but he's been banged up. I don't know what Houston is, man. I think they're a little bit of a mystery. I know they're the best team in the AFC South, and you give them that respect. I just don't know. I don't know how dangerous they are right now. Do you have a good feel for Houston?
No, I don't necessarily have a good feel for Houston, but I also kind of have an expectation. I think their defense is going to be outstanding.
Defense probably good.
And I think their defense will keep them in a lot of games, and I think their offense, we'll see how the injuries shake out and everything, and the offensive line really shakes out as well. Mixon, we'll see. I mean, keep a close eye on that, but I just still feel like they have enough to be pretty good, especially in this division.
I feel like the stuff we hear about Cam Ward, by the way, at least that I see in Tennessee, are it's good stuff, but it feels like it's so, hey, he arrives to the stadium 6 hours early. He's a great leader. He's right. Well, sooner or later, I know he made a couple of nice throws in the one practice, but I don't know if it's the raving about him. It feels more leadership than it is football right now.
Yeah,
which is okay from that spot.
I mean, you like that better than he's not.
No concerns.
I think so far he's doing what he needs to do.
And then the last one for me, guys, I don't know who else sticks out around the league, but the Miami Dolphins are in a lot of trouble. Like you've heard me say it before. I like Mike McDaniel. I also think he's extremely overrated. I thought they probably should have already made a change. I think they've missed their window. I think it's proven that they've missed their window. And on top of that, they're getting hammered by injuries right now. That they've got their entire secondary from last year is gone because of injury, trades, or whatever else. Yep. I think they're in a lot of trouble.
And all their inter-squad practices, too, haven't been good because they've gone a couple different teams.
Didn't they have a couple weeks, like last week, it was like 2 Tua picks and 3 fumbles by Madison before he got hurt.
Yeah.
A couple of fights with each other.
Yeah.
I think that was the stat line.
Quinn Ewers looks like he's never played quarterback before. Yeah. I mean, if I'm the Dolphins, I'm doing my training camp in Antarctica, and let's get some cold weather going here. Let's toughen these guys up a little bit, right? Because they can't win in cold weather, so do something different.
Yeah, I think this could be it for Mike McDaniel.
Yeah.
A little surprised it wasn't it already, to be honest. But it just doesn't feel like they're a threat. I mean, I don't know how much New England's going to be a threat. I know Vrabel's going to get them going. I don't know how good they're going to be this year. I know they look good the other night. I don't know how good they'll be this year.
I think what I've seen is everyone is buying in on Drake May. Yeah. Like this could be the Drake May breakout year, from what I've been reading. We'll see. I don't know if they have all the weapons necessary. You got Stephon Diggs now and everything, but how I feel about it. When Doug Peterson was let go and everything, I was a big Vrabel guy. I think the guy can turn things around for a team pretty quickly, and I'm not saying they're going to be competing for a divisional title or anything like that, but I think they could turn things around. Because, there's always that one team in the NFL, right? Like, they were horrible last year, and then all of a sudden this year maybe the Jaguars could be that team, right? But if I'm going to put my money on any team, it's going to be the Patriots.
That'll be interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure I feel that strongly about it. I actually think the Bills, I thought the Jets were catching up the last couple of years. I thought the Dolphins had a chance. New England wasn't there. But I thought there were two teams to really challenge the Bills. I actually think the separation has grown. Now, again, who knows what the Patriots do. The Jets, I think they're still a mystery as well, but they don't look like they've got it figured out, and you don't know how the Aaron Glenn thing's going to work.
Right.
I got a little more confidence that over the next 3 years, the Patriots thing's going to work.
Yeah.
And then the Dolphins look like they're going backwards to me. So I actually think the separation between the Bills and everybody else is larger than it was even the last couple of years, and they've handled things just fine. So it'll be interesting to see if that's the way it goes. Just coming in out of Cleveland, by the way, Shedeur Sanders has been one of the topics of the preseason. Suffered an oblique injury while throwing during an early portion of practice today. Was held out for the rest of this session today at practice. We'll see if that's a big deal. He obviously looked good in game one.
He did.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, honestly, I don't wish injuries on anybody, but like, hopefully that's something serious. Just because the guy is obviously in a camp battle right now to try to be a backup quarterback, and that would suck if he has to sit a preseason game out now. Because I think in terms of storylines, in terms of the next preseason games, the biggest story might be Dylan Gabriel versus Shedeur Sanders now.
Yeah, and by the way, that's been a bit of a thing, right? Gabriel and who else? One of the other ones are hurt too.
Pickett,
right?
Yeah.
So, they have hamstring injuries, I think it is. So, like, those two are out. Now him. Watson's trying to get back. I mean, Joe Flacco, the 50-year-old guy, is the only healthy guy.
He's always day-to-day.
Mr. Dependable.
General age.
Mr. Dependability. Hey, guy rushed for 50, what was it, 30-something yards against the Jaguars?
Yes, he did.
Leave him alone.
The Browns are interesting. Yeah. Like, they're really interesting.
And to be fair, like I don't, with Mason Graham, there's some intrigue there, I guess. Like, he's doing all right.
Is he doing all right?
Yeah.
Have you read up on him?
Yeah.
And obviously they got Myles Garrett speeding through the line.
Somebody else.
Did you see all the different?
Yeah.
But he rolled over. Like, he almost got in a real bad accident.
I know.
I mean, listen. I mean, you speed, but you can also go like 85 and not 100.
I know.
It is what it is. If you got a fast car, you got to kind of drive fast, probably.
I'm sure, man. Yeah.
He might
Tracy Chapman style.
He might want to go get a minivan.
Tracy Chapman style. Yeah.
Make him slow it down.
All
right, an hour to go here. Mason's Famous Lobster Rolls. Good place to go for lunch. Check out masonslobster.com. 3 locations. Durban, also St. John's Town Center, Fernandina Beach. Come back with the recycled headlines of the day. What's happening here in Jacksonville and beyond. And probably play a little game along the way, too, here in the last hour of the show on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
The moment you bite into a Mason's Famous Lobster Roll, nothing is the same. Suddenly, it's 5 a.m., and you're boarding a lobster boat in Maine, heading out to check your traps, keeping only the best, just like it's been done for nearly a century. Because you can't taste lobster this good without it changing you for good. Mason's Famous Lobster Rolls, from the waters of Maine.
When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway, or shop online at nimnickbuickgmc.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness, and most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick. GMC, we are professional grade.
Putting your needs first. It's the backbone of how First Florida Credit Union does business. In all honesty, you might as well be speaking another language when it comes to finances. Sure, I'm good with my money, but what am I missing in the fine print? That's what led me to First Florida Credit Union. They're the perfect choice for anyone starting their financial journey because they keep finances easy. Plus, they offer financial education and resources I can trust. so I'm always growing more confident. And as a young adult, I am constantly adding more responsibilities to my plate. From a car payment to a mortgage, it all adds up. Luckily, First Florida Credit Union makes sure it adds up in all the right places and not the wrong ones by offering better rates and lower fees than traditional banks, even if you're still trying to grow your credit. Because as a member-owned institution, First Florida genuinely puts people's needs first rather than focusing on profit. So I know as my needs change, they'll be right there to help me reach my goals. Check out firstflorida.org to learn how you can benefit too.
I've been telling you about CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing for a long time now. Their drinking water systems remove up to 99% of contaminants.
We've had a Connecticut water softener and drinking water system in our home for more than 7 years. You can see the difference whether you're washing clothes, the dishes, or what I like to do most, fill this up for some coffee every morning, and mostly all day. Remember, if you're not filtering your water, you are the filter. Don't be the filter.
Right now, you can get a free Connecticut reverse osmosis system with a purchase of a Connecticut Premier Softener. The experts at CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing will test your water for free and determine your water score. Don't know your water score? CGC will find out and recommend the appropriate Connecticut water treatment solutions so you can improve it. Call 904-552-1242 or visit cgcwater.com. Ask about our 90-day love it or leave it guarantee. CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing, an authorized independent Connecticut dealer. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
Choose your own adventure. It's not just a saying, but a way of life here at Cycles of Jacksonville. And whether it's 2 wheels or 4 wheels, at Cycles of Jacksonville, a great adventure awaits. With brands like Honda, Vespa, Segway, and Triumph, Cycles of Jacksonville has you covered with their inventory featuring a 60,000 square foot building. If 4 wheels is more your thing, check out the largest selection of Honda Talons in the entire county. No matter what you're looking for, Cycles of Jacksonville is going to have the selection you need, all with great financing and rebates. Plus, if you're active duty military, Cycles of Jacksonville will offer you 0% financing along with great discounts for military and first responders. And when you want to get off the road and set sail, Cycles of Jacksonville has you covered with everything you need to get on the water. So if you're ready for a great adventure, let Cycles of Jacksonville be your guide. Located off Atlantic Boulevard, or check out their website at cyclesofjacksonville.com.
How do we make Mason's famous lobster rolls? It's simple. We get up before dawn, head into the open waters of Maine, haul in our traps by hand, and send only the best straight to our restaurants, where we add warm butter or chilled mayo with a squeeze of lemon, and pile it on a toasted split-top roll, just like it's been done for nearly a century. That's the recipe for Mason's famous lobster rolls.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Yep. Must be a Tampa thing. No, it could be a Florida thing in general. Here we have a woman being escorted out late in the fourth quarter of a Tampa Bay preseason game, waiting for her significant other to come with her and escort her out. Nah! All good, babe. Just got off of work. Want to see what these third stringers can do on defense. I'm going to stay behind and finish the game. Best of luck to you.
I think I saw the earlier video on this and not
They were
both.
She
was definitely out of it.
Yeah. Which,
like, that looked like a problem.
Yeah, and I don't know if we're talking about, once again, we got Mugshot Monday shut down, so I don't make any allegations, but one would assume, watching the other videos, they're under the influence of something. Yeah. Maybe.
That's something, though, right there. It's like, yeah, you got this, honey.
All right, so, Hamby, can you rewind us a little bit? Because there's one point where he shakes his head. He's just like, I'm done with it. So, it leads me to believe, how many times has this happened before?
Yeah, it's a good point.
This isn't a first case scenario. Watch this guy. This guy's like, oh, here we go again. No, I'm staying. Sorry, babe. I'll see you when I get home. Right there, boom.
Oh, that hand was like...
That hand. The wave?
Oh, man.
The wave right here? See ya.
I've done this too many times.
Yeah. Man, bro.
Never understand it.
No?
Never understand how you go to...
Oh, what?
I just don't know how you get
preseason is one thing.
Yeah, preseason. Maybe you got to do it to get
if it's the playoffs versus the Buffalo Bills, I mean, hey, I can relate to that a little bit, you know. So I had trouble walking up some stairs for that game, let's just say.
I wonder who's more mad at who today.
or whatever that was the day after, that lady or the guy?
Oh, who's more mad? I mean,
well, because now when the lady comes to,
oh,
it's like, what the hell, you left me here?
Yeah, because it's the lady's going to be more mad.
Yeah.
Because she's going to have all her friends gas her up, be like, I can't believe he left you. How could you put up with that? Like, that's...
We have no idea if,
those
if
conversations
they're married or not, but I wonder if they're still together today.
That's a good point, too, Brent.
I doubt it.
Probably not, but misery loves company. They were both under some kind of influence. Once again, just they seem to appear to be under some influences together. So,
Brent Martineau,
definition of London,
Austen Lane, and Jason Hamby. Casey Kurtz will join us in just a couple of moments.
I mean, if I'm the Bucks, I'm giving the guy season tickets.
Yeah,
like, hey,
that's good.
This is a diehard fan right here. Like, you're gonna let your significant other get carried off by the cops while you still watch the fourth quarter of a preseason game.
Speaking of, you guys weren't there. Hamby, you didn't go to the game Saturday, right? The Jags.
Correct. I watched from home.
I was there for a little bit,
and you were just there for a little bit. There was I don't know who was at the game, and I think this is the only place you would have seen this. In the end of the third quarter, there's a kid that was dancing on the Jumbotron.
Okay, I didn't see this.
And, like, I've already told some people with the Jags, like, that needs to be a thing.
Okay.
Because this kid was hamming it up.
Yeah.
And if I was me, I'd give the kid season tickets and have it every
Let him
third
be the
quarter.
mascot
He's
kind of
gonna
thing?
be the guy. Because you know how they go to the one guy, the older guy
The
now?
Wings did that. The Red Wings had a kid that did that.
Did they?
Archie. And then, like, he became, like, kind of like the mascot. Yeah,
I would... This kid, I think this one has a lot of potential. I don't think they've tweeted it out or shared it. Maybe they have, and I've just missed it.
But should.
And I'm not sure. I think it would go really well on Twitter, too. But this kid was, to me, it was perfect.
Yeah.
And they had to stop him because I think they had to continue playing the fourth quarter. So they didn't do as much of the song. But they probably did it for some... usually they'll do the Jumbotron, they take a shot, and then they get off them.
Yeah.
They stayed on this kid for a while. And no idea who he is.
Okay.
I think they should give him season tickets.
I like it.
It should become a thing.
Nice.
But it was pretty good. Hey, Republic Services recycled headlines here at the noon hour, recyclingsimplified.com. Nothing much with the Tank Bigsby tweet. The Jags are off. So maybe we get a little bit more insight tomorrow as they head to New Orleans this Sunday. We did earlier in the show some of the things that have stood out now 3 weeks into camp, and Travis Hunter continues to be a thing. Obviously, now the Eric Armstead deal, where are you? I think even coupling maybe Mason Smith, 3 weeks without practicing. And then cleaning up what you saw on Saturday night, from the operational stuff to the defense. Probably those are the headlines for this team as we move into preseason game number 2. We don't know and probably won't know until Friday when Liam Cohen talks if they are going to play the starters on Sunday. I think Austin said earlier this week he'd like them to see them play the starters for a little bit. I really don't know. I don't have a lean right yet. Yeah. I kind of feel like they're not going to play them, but then I feel like the defense wants to play so bad and make something look a little better, and maybe they will. We will find out what is the case. Part of that defense right now, actually starting on defense with this Armstead, Mason Smith out, is Tyler Lacy. And Marcel Robinson had a chance to catch up with Tyler Lacy. And here's a quick couple minutes with big number 93. You want me to give you a little more time? I can give you a little more time. I can keep stretching for you. I got the 1 minute sign.
Stretching, okay.
I beat him to the punch.
Let's see some of these poses here. Brent keeps stretching Tyler Lacy out. What do you got for us, man?
I could, but
yeah.
I want you. I'm going to set this up with.
Yes.
I want you to listen to the Marcel Robinson question right off the rip.
The first one.
First one.
I like it.
Here we go.
All right, man. So first question. It's the hardest hitting question of all. I saw the Jags video they posted about what state has the best high school football teams.
Texas, baby.
Where in the hell do you get off saying Texas has the best football? You know where you at?
I'm from Texas.
I know.
So I got a rep for the home team, home state. I mean, born and raised out there. They don't know until you come out there and play us. Then you'll find out.
All right. We'll agree to disagree. But what we can't agree on is the fact that you got your first test this past weekend against on the field in the Bank. What did you learn? How do you feel? What's to improve on? Where's the mindset?
Coming out, I felt good coming out. It's good to get out there and, get facing another opponent. We've been striking each other for the past month or so it feels good to get out there and go against another team and opponent. My takeaways, I feel like I play good in the run game. Some stuff I can work on in the pass game and just get after the quarterback a little bit more. But other than that, I feel like we're on the right track as a team.
Now going into year 3, how tough is it to make, an impact and make those splashing plays at a position that's kind of really unforgivable?
It's really tough. Some plays you have 4 hands on you or 3 guys on you. It's just hard. It's hard, but you just still got to just get after it and keep going. You got to keep going every play. You never know that one play they might let you loose, and that's your play. You got to go make it.
What's it been like working in this new defense? Obviously, a lot of the talk we hear is, they like the energy, they like the fact that people are able to do what they do best and kind of get out there and make plays. From your standpoint, what do you like about this new defense?
I like the new defense. I like the attacking nature of the defense. I like how we attack the run and attack the pass, and I feel like our back end is doing good as well with the communications and just getting in the right spot. So, yeah.
A lot of talk has been about the interior of this defensive line, which is kind of a good and a bad thing. Bad because obviously you want to, improve that particular position, but good for a guy like you who's trying to, get in that mix, right?
It's good for me. I'm getting out here trying to get my reps and just trying to get better each and every day.
How valuable are not just the reps here, but the extended reps you get in the preseason games?
Oh, very valuable. Every time I put my hand in the ground is the play. Like, I'm taking it as the only play I'm going to have that whole game, so I just got to go after it and attack it.
Being a guy that is definitely in the midst of battling out here, not just for a spot, but just in battling to make plays. Is there a different approach? You might have a little bit of a different approach to some of the guys, like, we'll talk about like a Josh, a Trayvon, or a Devon, but a little bit of different focus knowing that you're going to get extended time. How much more emphasis do you put on, like you said earlier, each individual rep that you put your hand in the dirt?
I spend most of my time just trying to get lined up, making sure everything's straight before the play goes, and just reading my keys and just going out there and attack what I see.
It's a little frustrating sometimes being on defensive tackle.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating, but it is what it is, and I'm glad I'm the one that's doing the job.
100%. Yeah. And because it's a position where, like we talked about a little bit earlier, it's one of those where everyone talks about the flashy D ends or the Mike blitzes and everything, but you guys serve a big part, and a lot of that is stopping the run, which is something we talk about a lot. But you guys did look pretty well against the Steelers.
Yeah, we did it pretty good. I felt like we was getting off blocks really good and holding the Steelers up. I feel like we brought the physicality to the game as well.
Awesome. Well, last one for you, going up to second chance, going to play New Orleans, obviously coming up this Sunday. Different mindset. Obviously, you got some time in some game film action, I guess you could say. Is a different focus, mentality, just kind of building on what you already started?
Yeah, just we already got a game. We already see what they could run, so we're just dissecting the film and just going out there and playing.
Tyler Lacy with Marcel Robinson. We were just talking during that a little bit. 19 snaps. I noticed Lacy out there deeper into the game, so it was about 3 possessions worth, where most of the other guys came out after the first possession. Some guys did hang in, actually, in the second possession, but it makes some sense that he maybe get a little bit extra work, first of all, right there. I don't know if it's conditioning-wise or other things, but they got to see a little bit more, see what they got. Right now in Tyler Lacy, because right now they don't have Armstead and Mason Smith. I'll give you another guy that's really kind of forget about, which isn't a good thing, is Jordan Jefferson. People talk about Mason Smith quite a bit from last year's draft, but Jordan Jefferson, I'm not sure. It feels like he's really evolving into something that might have been a good pick for the Jags. You'd feel like you'd hear more about him. Now, to Marcel's point, what he just asked Lacy, it is a position that sometimes you don't really get noticed. Nobody's talking about Devon Hamilton all camp until Josh Hines-Allen says he's playing really well.
True. But Devon, I think there's a difference between a nose and a 3 technique.
Yeah, but that's what Jordan Jefferson more, I think, would
He is more of a nose. Yeah.
So that's
because I can name great 3 techniques in the NFL. I can't really name a lot of nose tackles.
I don't either.
Is
guards and
Haloi Nagata still playing? No? Okay, then I don't know.
Who was your guy in Kansas City?
Oh, we had Dontari Poe.
Yeah.
Poe.
Brent Martineau Austen Lane. Welcome, Casey Kurtz, to the fray.
What's up?
What's up?
Was BJ Raji Remember that guy?
Oh,
You
yeah,
would know
BJ
that guy.
Raji. Yeah. Show me what you got, Raji, the commercial.
Yeah.
He was in State Farm, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's a big human.
He was a
He's not
ginormous
that-
human.
Would he still be playing?
No. It's been a while, I feel like.
Yeah.
Boston College guy?
I don't know.
Think
He was
so.
on the Packers Super Bowl. That was about,
I
what,
think so.
12 years ago.
Gosh, he's been playing
That was
that
a minute.
long?
He's been out of the league a minute.
It's
though.
been a minute. Yeah. Definitely been a minute.
I'm
How many
keeping
guards do you think you can name in the NFL?
Right now?
Ezra Cleveland.
Yeah.
I wondered actually this the other day. I was
Not
like,
many.
is Sheriff playing or is he not playing? Did he get picked up?
No, he's a free agent.
He is free agent still?
According to NFL Network's bottom line, he's in the top 100 free agents still available. He's 98.
He's number 98 still available? Yeah. But he hasn't, I haven't seen anything where he retired.
No, I assume if he retired, they'd take him off that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also the kind of guy that might not announce a retirement.
Yeah, just
Sure,
not show up.
Just
Yeah.
I never play again.
Right off into the sunset. Don't even say anything.
Yeah.
BJ Raji's 39. Career ended in 2016.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
Oh, that long ago.
Why are we naming guards?
Well, I was just saying, like, I think it's hard to name nose tackles.
Oh.
I think it's hard to name guards.
Joe Thuney. Is he a
baby.
is he a guard? Is he a center or a guard?
He's played both, but I think
he was
he's
a
more of a center
guard.
now.
Oh, okay.
I would have put more guard.
I was going to say guard, too. I
He-
mean, I can't name a lot of centers either. I'm going to be honest with you.
well, you're right. Center. Yeah, that interior line.
Offensive lineman, really, in general.
Yeah, but you definitely can probably name more
There's
tackles, right?
tackles, yeah.
And then there's so much hybrid nature of that position. So I was actually asking somebody, another one that I forgot. You know where Andre Sisco went?
Jets.
Yeah.
You guys, that was right off the rip. I had kind of forgotten that. I was like, where did he end up?
1 year, $8 million, I think.
I think it was $10 million. Yeah.
I remember because they also have the other guy the Jags gave up on and ended up.
Quincy Williams.
Quincy
Yeah,
Williams,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. All pro Quincy Williams.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
compared it to the.
Oh, yeah.
guys that-
Cisco's going to be the next, Ed
Well-
Reed, I'm sure, or something.
Well, it's possible. Like you could see a scenario where Cisco is still good.
Well, that
And
actually
that defense.
Yeah.
No, that actually gets me on to what I was going to ask you or say. My comment after I had asked that, and we were talking about where Cisco at. Like, if you really take a look at last year's regime, if it is now, we wonder after watching Saturday night. Okay, is it all about the regime and the scheme and the coaching? But Nielsen got hammered so much coming off last year. But what I never really think about it is in the context of how much did he cost a guy like Andre Sisco? I mean, you put the weight on, you don't play well. I mean, how much of that is on Sisco? How much of that is on the scheme and everything else? But that was a huge year for Sisco. I mean, he could have gone and cashed in on if he has a nice season, go cash in for 4 years and $60 million or something. Like, I don't know, whatever the heck safeties are going for. To be honest with you, 1 year, $10 million doesn't seem too bad. Like, that's a pretty nice payday for a guy coming off what really wasn't a good season.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't play well. But I wonder if they factored that in, said, hey, we're going to take a flyer on him because look who he was with and what was going on down there. But I just thought about it in that context, like, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, Nielsen, if he was as bad as everybody said, cost that dude a lot of money.
True. Yeah.
I don't know if he cost anybody else money last year because a lot of the guys are coming back.
I mean, I guess Savage is still getting paid, but he's now in the irrelevant category.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's in the potential to get cut, but like, cost him a job.
Might have cost him a job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who'd they lose from the defense last year?
Darby.
Darby retired.
Probably good. Definitely good.
Really it. Roy Robertson Harris?
He got traded, though. He
He
still
was
has a
traded
job.
midway. Liv Tasley's never looked better, Hamby.
Oh, my bad.
You've been called worse, Casey.
Oh.
But you know he's going to get to that.
I didn't even see it. I can't see
Yeah,
either
we
screen.
can't see this. I was like, what?
Hey, that was
All
a
right.
quick change.
It's a different scene. Okay.
I know.
I
was just trying to give him some credit.
So, by the way, to this point, that they still have pretty much the same defense can't be a good thing, right? You run it back with one of the league's worst defense.
Well, it's one of two things, Casey. Either it can't be a good thing, or it's going to show you how bad Ryan Nielsen was.
Where are you leaning right now?
I think you know where I'm leaning.
Okay. Just checking.
Well, I watched Mason Rudolph, so
Yeah, that's
think
why I'm
we-
asking.
Yeah, but you know,
Well, I wasn't thinking that way until Saturday night. I was thinking it was all Nielsen.
same.
Well, yeah, you hadn't seen it yet, though. Now you've seen it. And to the point you were making before, you played the sound from Tyler Lacy about maybe the starters want to go back out there on defense and show something a little better. A little bit of a catch-22 because if you go out there and get shredded by Tyler Shao, whatever. Shuck.
Don't you know his last name? I don't either.
That'd be a big, massive problem.
Oh, if that's the case, then the panic button will be a full-time feature on the Brent Austen show. If Tyler, whatever his last name, comes out and torches the Jaguars defense, ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem.
And Rattler. Did Rattler start last time for them?
I think he did.
He did. Yeah,
Either way, equally as bad.
And Jake Hayner.
Jake Hayner.
Dude, they have a terrible.
Like, who do they have
Isn't
that's
it the
good
dude with
outside of
the
Kamara?
huge neck?
And Jordan. Like, they have Cam Jordan on defense.
They have Chris Olave, right?
Yeah.
Olave.
Yeah, Chris Olave.
Is he? I mean, he's going to be hurt.
That's not a good roster. Right?
That's a spirit, Hammy.
It's not good.
But
I
they
mean,
almost
they're
have
still trotting
to.
out Brandon Cooks.
Are they still?
They got Cooks?
They got Cooks.
Really? They got
him and Shaheed.
They got Juwan Johnson.
Oh, Shaheed.
Yeah.
See, they do this thing.
Isn't he like viral on Instagram, Jawan Johnson?
His wife is very popular
You're
on
asking
TikTok.
the wrong dude.
I got you.
Okay, thank you, Casey.
Amanda follows her. But
okay.
The Saints do this thing. They've done it for the last couple of years. The only thing they can do is run straight line routes. But they have fast dudes. Like, Shaheed just runs past people when they know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And, like, Cooks, I get he's old, but, like, that's his gimmick. It's kind of Chris Olave's gimmick.
I can't believe we just named 4 wide receivers from the Saints.
That's pretty impressive.
You think we can name wide receivers from every single NFL team? Do you think we can name at least 2 on every single team?
You'd have
I think
to
you
think
could.
so.
Well, you guys could, for sure.
I want you to name me one player on the Saints defense other than Cameron Jordan.
That's going to be tough because Tyrann Mathieu retired.
Matthew retired.
Oh!
They just replaced him with somebody. Who'd they just replace
No.
him with?
Clemson guy. They have the Clemson guy, right? What is
Christian Wilkins?
No. White dude plays D line.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Like 4 years ago.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to name him. I could.
Oh,
I picture him.
I just had it. Just had it.
We're all looking at him.
We see him. Can we bring a police sketch artist in here and we'll draw him up?
Shoot, I just had it. Was he picked up in the 22nd pick?
Yeah.
That late first round.
No, I'm close. Damn it.
Starts with a B.
Brian Bursey.
Yes,
Brian
Brian
Burse.
Reese.
Woo!
That was good.
And I
Saints
think
defense, baby.
They still have Chase Young.
Oh,
They
He's
have Chase
back.
Young.
Yes.
why?
They
I
have
guess I forgot
Demario
that.
Davis.
I was gonna say Demario Davis.
They got
Good
Justin Reed.
From the home of Gardner Minshew.
Justin Reed, the
Safety.
one that kicks also?
Yeah. Yes.
The safety that kicks?
They got
He
Julian
could.
Blackman. He was the Colts safety.
right?
Yeah. And they got Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Oh,
So
cool.
they
It's
got a
there.
couple more.
Hey, bro, I hate to say it. They got a good defense.
Not bad, huh?
Decent.
They've usually had a pretty good defense.
Probably terrible. But
Are they still like way over the cap, the Saints?
I know, right? What about that gimmick? Is that still a thing?
Because they were like $58 million over the cap or something.
That probably went away with Carr, right?
Might have.
Not all of it.
Well, some dead money still. And
What's
all that.
what's the receiver that never played after they paid him? What happened to that guy?
Which one? Oh, Michael Thomas.
Thomas, yeah.
Thomas.
Yeah, he's out.
He
Is
retired?
he playing somewhere?
No, he's not playing
I feel like he's
So,
done.
like, they're probably still paying him, is my point.
It might be.
It's crazy how that dude had the 1 year
Yeah.
that like
He was so good.
And they paid him every
Like,
dollar they had.
a
Can't
Hall
guard
of
Mike.
Fame type of year, and then damn, fell off.
You don't usually see that position do it. Like, you'll have a quarterback or you'll have maybe even a pass rush, like the Tampa guy who had
Shaq Barrett.
Do you mean had like
great year.
one breakout year and then it's just done?
But you don't usually see receivers do that, do you? You got another example?
Are you saying like it's consistent?
Yeah. No, and I understand Michael Thomas got, like, hurt. a
Yeah.
bunch.
I
But,
got
like,
you.
He signed a 5-year, $100 million deal.
Oh yeah, because the dude tore the league apart for a year.
Well, yeah, and 130 catches or something.
Yeah. So your question is, has there been like any more wide receivers who had like one?
Odell Beckham Jr.
Victor Cruz.
Victor Cruz.
Victor Cruz.
That's a good one.
Did Victor Cruz get paid, though?
Did he parlay it into that?
I don't know, but I remember he had one crazy
He
year.
played a long time after that.
Okay. So,
So,
he probably
that's
parlayed a
probably
little
good
bit.
call. He had a really good year.
Who was the dude from the Cowboys? Back before I played. No, back before I played. Or it may have been wrong when I played.
With Romo.
Was it Austin something? Is it not Taven Austin?
That was a good one.
The Cowboys had like this
Miles Austin.
Miles Austin.
Oh, yeah.
Did Miles Austin have a good year? Like one good year?
I think you're probably right. He got paid. Actually, the
Google
Cowboys
that.
had who does
This
just
could be a
recently,
walk off here.
Who was number one?
This is...
Was
They had like 3 receivers that they kind of paid.
Yeah, one of them was Gallup. That's why I brought up Gallup.
Gallup is a good one.
They paid him, and
there
he's
was one other guy. I thought that was fat. Like I thought he wore number 1 for some reason. Cedric Wilson.
Cedric
Like
Wilson's
that?
a person.
Okay,
Is that
so-
a person?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, 16 games, 1,300 yards receiving, 11 touchdowns. We'll see you guys later. That's a walk-off.
For Miles Austin?
For Miles Austin.
What year was that?
That would have been 2000 and... Sorry, it's kind of 9. See you guys later.
You don't have to go. I did.
That's a walk-off. But to be fair, he had another good season after that. So.
You know,
a
how
decent
good was
season.
Des Bryant's career?
Des didn't come in till 2012?
No, but
Oh, okay.
What was Des Bryant? Like Des Bryant have multiple 1,000-yard seasons?
Oh, yeah.
I bet it's like
he
not.
started in 2010. He played really
Brent, if we're going on the Vince Carter thing again, I swear, like,
8 full
Des Bryant
seasons.
had some good seasons.
He only had 3 over 1,000.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I bet it's not as gaudy as like you think it is.
Yeah.
To me, Des Bryant is more what he just kind of said in terms of like
Miles Austin.
No.
Oh.
Like comparing him to Vince Carter.
Oh.
Where I'm not saying that the legend of Des Bryant is bigger than Des Bryant was, because Des Bryant was good, but like the stuff, the the personality, I think is bigger than his actual game.
Yeah,
He's
like
good.
14,
like 3
he
1,000-yard seasons. You can get a long list of receivers in the NFL history that have done that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But he was 88 for 1,316.
That's a good big year.
That's a big year. I had the same question at times with Odell Beckham Jr. over the years, and you go back and look at Odell Beckham Jr.'s numbers, and they're really more consistent than you would think. You thought he was going to be Justin Jefferson, or CeeDee Lamb, or those kind of years, and have that Jamar Chase. But he didn't really do that.
Not even close.
But he actually had a lot more consistency and performance. If I remember from like 2 years ago looking at this, than you would think.
Sure,
because you feel like it's the catch.
He's
and
had
it's
1,000-yard season.
So he had like 5,
Okay.
Yeah.
but even his Rams year was good.
He had 305 yards.
Yeah, but he didn't come.
No.
He didn't start playing until he didn't come until late. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Well,
maybe
all
that-
told, in 2021, he had 500 split between the Browns and the Rams.
Okay, so he got out of the Browns because they weren't throwing him the ball.
Then it was
Also-
only that one half season with the Rams.
Yeah.
Then in 2022, didn't play at all. 23 with the Ravens, last year with Miami.
Can you check? Are you on reference? Can you check his playoff numbers the year the Rams won the Super Bowl? Because he
Maybe
was
that's
good
where
for
it
them
was.
in the playoffs. I
He's
think.
actually got a little De'Ami Brown that year. Well, seriously.
They won the Super Bowl.
The year the Rams went to the playoffs, he had 300 yards in 4 games with 2 tuds.
In the playoffs.
It's pretty solid.
But
I'm
there were
pretty
some
sure-
big catches in that playoff.
I'm pretty sure
I
one of the
remember
touchdowns
that.
was in the Super Bowl.
No, I remember. I think you're right.
But I think De'Ami Brown is crazy work. No offense, De'Ami Brown. But
Brent's been on one lately, man. I'm telling you.
That year, you guys take me out of context. That year.
you just said he's the De'Ami Brown. He's like De'Ami
he
Brown.
had that year. Like, De'Ami Brown had no numbers last year either, except for in the playoffs. That's the point.
Yeah, that one game.
No, I think he actually did it for the 2 games. They played 2, right?
Did they play 2?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they beat
definitely played
Detroit.
2.
They
No, they actually.
didn't play 3. How many did they play?
I'm
They
looking
beat the
it
Lions
up.
and they beat the Rams.
They played 3?
Yeah, they played 3. De'Ami Brown's numbers were really good in the postseason. That's what got him this deal.
Let's see what we got here.
Better or worse than OBJ?
What the? Oh, they,
Yeah, they
Hang
played
on.
3. They beat the Bucks, the Lions, and then lost to the Eagles.
They got stomped by the Eagles, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did. All right.
Also, I'm still thinking about guards. Is Shaq Mason a guard?
He was with the Patriots for forever.
That's what I'm saying, right? That's a human?
Yes.
Dope.
Hey, I'll tell you this. I saw a highlight from this guy the other day, and I remember having this conversation a lot last year that I think they screwed up in free agency when they're spending money and they didn't go get Robert Hunt coming out of Miami. Carolina's the one that got him.
He's a guard, I assume.
He's a guard,
Okay.
but he was like the best guard on the market.
Right.
And they went and got him. And, Jags are spending money and getting people and, adding pieces. And I just remember saying, I was like, wait a minute, if you're going to solidify, you get a star at that spot. Like, he's supposed to be a big star.
Signed a 5-year, $100 million deal.
Yeah, it was expensive.
yeah.
But, Jags were signing people to expensive deals anyway. They signed Eric Armstead to however much per year.
Ooh,
like, you could take those dollars, right, and put it toward a guy like Hunt. They were hanging on instead with, like, a Sheriff for one more year
Right.
instead of looking down the line. I always thought, and I remember a couple times thinking, that's a good way to build it. And Bryce Young gets him. Chuba Hubbard gets him.
And some of those guys have done pretty good things with a guy like that anchoring their offensive line.
Yeah.
I think that was a big – we're going to look back at Bulky. We're going to say all the things that didn't go right, like the Armstead one. But sometimes the ones that you don't make are the mistakes. And I think Hunt is on that list of a guy that they probably should have chased and been in the sweepstakes for.
Sure.
And Carolina gets him and is in better stead at this point.
All right, I got the Dwami Brown numbers
What
from
we
the
got?
playoffs if you want here. All right, so first game plays the Buccaneers, plays against obviously Liam Cohen. Dwami Brown went. He was 5 for 89 and a touchdown.
Okay.
Second game would have been
Lions.
Let me bring it up real quick. He was 6 for 92. And then the third game, he was 3 for 32.
Yeah, so he did most of his damage in the
Yeah.
playoffs, is my point. He was big in the playoffs. That was in a few games at the end of the regular
He's
season.
no OBJ, but
OBJ. Yeah, go look at the Rams game by game versus him game by game, and that was the
comparison.
similarity to me. Hey, a good one from Stewart might fit in here. He mentions Alan Hearns. Hearns has the big 1,000-yard, 10 touchdowns. He's not a huge name, of course, but he has this huge year.
They pay him?
I don't know what they did with that deal. Did they pay Hearns?
Dallas paid him, didn't they?
He went to Dallas. I don't
He had
know.
he had 4-year run in Jacksonville, which he must have got paid something because he was an undrafted free agent. So he must have. I don't know about a big deal, but yeah, you're right, not a big deal. But he had 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns that year, and then 477, 484, 295, 416, and then
He
obviously
signed a 4-year, $40 million deal with the Jags.
4-4.
All right, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Him and Marquise did, I think.
Yeah.
Something similar.
I knew Marquise.
Yeah, that was a big year for that was a good call.
It lasted 2 years, and then we caught him, and he signed with the Cowboys.
Let's stay on track here. Take a time out. Come back with Jacksonville Feud here on the Brent Austin Show, Action Sports Jax 24/7 Network. Check out Bono's Pit Barbecue if you're looking for somewhere to go for lunch or dinner tonight. 20 different locations around town. BonosBarbecue.com, the place to go for their menu, and also how you can get some catering at your workplace or a party coming up this weekend, or maybe it's a fantasy football party too. And check out the loyalty program on the app and save some money with Bono's Pit Barbecue. If it ain't a pit, it ain't legit. Storytellers of the 904. If you haven't caught it, you can. You can catch it on YouTube and on ActionSportsJax.com. Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
For the game day hustle and every day in between. Juggling my show, Jag Social, to going under the Friday night lights and a social life, it's a daily tournament. But this ride, MVP status. The all-new 2024 Lincoln Nautilus isn't just my car, it's my personal locker room, office on the go, and VIP lounge on wheels. Let's talk tech. My profile remembers everything from customizing my dash display to setting the ambient lighting and my signature scent. And wireless charging, essential for live tweeting scores. Whether I'm packing for a beach day with friends or heading to the gym, there's space for every passion. After dominating all day, this becomes my recovery zone. The massage feature is like having a personal PT on call. Life's a non-stop game, but with this ride, I'm always on my A game. The 2024 Lincoln Nautilus. Drive your passion.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit.
People helping people. It's at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From the start in 1954 to today, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. I had a chance to see that commitment firsthand as Alive partnered with our Action Sports Jacks 24/7 team to bring you Armada men's and women's soccer broadcasts. Inside the 18, it is a shot, and it's a goal! Chloe Chivers! And that connection to the community continues with Alive Credit Union's support of the Police Athletic League of Jacksonville. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of all first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
Welcome inside the Armor Guard exterior and gutter helmet showroom. There's a lot going on, like glass exteriors, replacement windows, and down there we have the retractable screens and awnings, plus hurricane protection. Let's talk more about those gutters, and to do that, we bring in Kevin. He's the owner, he's the expert. Why Gutter Helmet?
Well, Gutter Helmet's truly the only maintenance-free product. It lets the trash and debris go on the ground, the water wraps around and goes inside. Unlike filters, they sit on top of the gutters, and the trash and debris build up on top of filters, which requires maintenance. With Gutter Helmet, we're going to keep you off the ladder, the most dangerous thing in your garage. With Gutter Helmet, you'll never clean your gutters again. So get off the ladder and put on the helmet. Gutter Helmet.
Get a free estimate at gutterhelmetofnorthflorida.com. You can also call 904-762-7779 or visit the showroom on St. John's Bluff Road in Jacksonville.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Yeah, so this will lead us into what we're doing here on Jacksonville Feud. You may remember all the way back yesterday when this happened on social media. You guys were talking about it. I saw there were papers taped to the wall over there.
The world stood still, Casey.
The world stood still, and it's going to stand again. I want you guys to take a good look at this emoji, though. I want you to fully make sure that you understand what you think this emoji is.
That one?
It's a great
not Pinocchio.
Okay, gotcha.
The one that there's like 20 of.
Okay.
All right, cool. Because that'll be a big player today in Jacksonville.
Oh, wow. I see where this is going already.
I'm so bad. I have to often click on them and be like, what is this one going to give us?
Yeah.
Like, hover the cursor over and it will show it.
Yeah, no, you guys got a good look at it. Tank Bigsby obviously put it out there. So naturally, last night I said, what's the biggest thing going on in Jacksonville? Well, it's obviously the tweet. So I went to the town center, walked around. I said, hey, have you guys seen the tweet? They're like, no. I'm like, do you know who Tank Bigsby is? They're like, not really. I'm like, okay, this is going to be
in Jacksonville.
This is going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought.
Careful, Casey's going to tweet at you next.
That's the goal. That's what I'm going for here.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But I showed folks the tweet and then the single emoji, and I said, what do you think this emoji means?
I love it.
Not the tweet itself.
I got to put the emoji back in front of me just so I can get a good
When you see this emoji, what do you think the person is trying to tell you? What does it mean?
Gosh.
Okay.
I got to rely on people in the town centers. With all due respect, Jackson.
May I add, or situations you think people would use it in?
It's good as well.
Is that a good explainer? Okay.
Yeah. These are not one-word answers here. These are
okay.
You know,
Phrasing.
Yeah.
Okay. Austin? I'm gonna go with the one that I initially thought. You're not feeling good. You're feeling under the weather.
Sickness. You're going sickness.
Well, I'm trying to. Candy said I got to use words. Oh, what? What?
Not one word answers.
Yeah, you're not feeling good. Okay.
Sickness.
Okay.
There's also
We'll see where this goes. I thought that was pretty decent.
I thought that was
but
obvious.
I think I use the one the most when I'm laughing at someone or something.
Hey, Brent. Well, a little out of touch, I think, but maybe he'll get it.
There's laughing emojis, but anyway.
How about like you're okay? How do I phrase it? You're confused or like you're mixed up. What's wrong with the? No. Wow,
Yeah,
Brent.
you didn't agree with it.
Good. We're good still.
I swear if it's gonna be like he's discombobulated or something like that, I'm gonna. Okay.
He's right.
Okay, he's right.
I think a little bit more situational.
I feel
More
like
situational. Like what? I'm at the DMV. Like what do you mean situational? Like
when you get tackled for a safety.
Yeah. Brent, you're
Okay.
up,
All right. Hold on.
Put us on the board, Brent.
Now to take that, right? You get tackled for a safety in practice. What is that?
Okay, I got it.
What is that?
When you are disappointed.
I got it. When you're embarrassed. Oh no, hit it then. Okay.
Well, hold on. I didn't say anything.
Came up on yourself.
I know.
He hasn't buzzed you.
I saw his reaction. I saw his reaction.
You have life.
Like I kicked his dog. I saw the reaction. It's just like, oh, okay.
Well, I mean, where you at? I mean,
we're mad. Okay.
I'm giving it.
Your reaction, Casey. Oh, hey, nicely done on the board. Secondhand embarrassment. Okay.
Second-hand embarrassment.
Okay.
No wonder why we can't get these.
Yeah.
it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Second-hand
Can I phone?
embarrassment.
I'm going to call Ronan up at school real quick and ask him. Okay.
Somebody sends you this. What are you thinking? What are you thinking that they're trying to tell you?
Okay. I'm back. I got
What is Tank Bigsby trying to tell you?
it. Brent, strike two. You out here?
I know it.
What is he trying to say?
We may have to work together here, honestly, Brent. This might not
We
be
might have
competition.
to.
So I'm gonna be honest. What I'm thinking here,
You don't know what you're talking about.
I'll let him go.
You wouldn't understand.
Nice. I like that. Good answer.
You don't get it.
Envy, what do you think?
I mean, that might be as close as we get.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
Like,
I always love when they hesitate, and I'm like, what is he going to show here?
definitely shouldn't have said that. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I see why that was a little tough.
Okay, so these are like definitely situations.
But is that the one you were going with Tank? Like, I probably shouldn't have tweeted that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's what I was kind of thinking along those lines, Brent, what I was going to say too here for the next one. Okay. I mean, I feel like awkward's going to be cringe, right? So that's the same thing? An awkward moment. Like,
yeah, no.
I shouldn't have. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
I wouldn't go with that.
Okay. Let's go with, I mean, so like I don't feel good. I mean, I already said sick though, but like you don't feel good about the situation. Like it's you have a bad feeling about something.
That's good. That's different than not sick.
Well, I know, like you
have a bad feeling about something.
Yeah,
Bad feeling about something, but like you're worried about it.
Yeah, like worried.
You're trying to get
like,
through it.
You have anxiety about it.
Oh,
like
very good. Anxiety.
Anxiety. Anxiety. Oh, come on.
There we
go. All right, what else we got here?
Brent, yeah, one more guy. You're still in it, man. I'm out.
Just a second. Gosh, I thought you were pretty good on a couple of these, man, to be honest.
Let's go back to Tank Bigsby for a second. Right? You think it's because he may or may not have got tackled for a safety in practice, which is really stupid. But, you know, like, did that happen?
Yes, it did.
So that would be the
truth? Fact?
And maybe he would be
lying?
What do you do with an emoji, man? Like when you send an emoji, you're doing what?
Oh boy.
Vibing?
Expressing?
I don't know.
That would
Synonym?
be an expression. Expressing.
Playing charade. Cut it. Express.
I'm not following.
I'm having flashbacks
Are
and
you-
PTSD
are you
to playing
figuring this
Pictionary.
out?
No, but I'm picturing my mom in the living room
Yeah.
playing Pictionary, and she's mad. She's like, "Oss, cut it.
Maybe
cut
we
it in
should be
half."
playing Pictionary.
Maybe. I can't help you, Brent. Sorry, man.
All right. I was looking for reacting to
Reacting,
the truth.
Oh, reacting to the truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you know what happened. He's like, oh. You know.
Okay.
Reacting.
All right.
All right, let's go. What
Reacting
else
to
we got?
truth.
What else we got on there, Hamby?
Day
Day after
drinking
drinking
phase.
phase.
Okay.
Okay, hungover.
Okay.
Hungover, yeah.
I was outside Total Wine. What do you want me to do?
Yeah. Good point.
Play it cool.
See?
Play it cool with that face.
I get it.
No, I don't get it, Brent. We have sunglasses and an emoji.
Well, that's true.
That's playing it cool.
That is actually better. But play,
I don't know.
But I kind of get, like, you put it out there and it's such a mystery, your sound effect.
Ugh.
So you just keep it
Okay,
a
play it cool.
mystery.
Okay.
I don't know why every time you do that, I think of Diary of the Wimpy Kid with the cheese.
I've never seen your
Cheese
sorry,
touch?
man.
Yeah, you read Diary of the Wimpy Kid?
The cheese touch?
You know what's crazy about that sound effect is
Yeah.
that you have duplicated it.
Every
It's-
time.
It's
Every
very
time.
similar,
Like,
yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
You can duplicate that
Oh.
sound every
I'm an
time.
actor, Brent. You didn't know that? Come on, man. I'm called.
Or it's like the
call me
Vine.
the Daniel Day-Lewis of acting on emojis.
Well, or it's the Vine of the girl that saw the rat at the Walmart. Have you seen that?
Nope.
All right.
Well,
let's
you
see.
said Vine, so you know.
I figured that might be in your
yeah,
category.
That's a good call, but no, it's not. Sorry, Casey.
Vine's still a thing. Would that get bought out?
No,
by?
that's
No, Vine's gone.
I miss Vine.
15
That's
years.
actually when the world went to.
You
Facts.
miss Vine.
Oh yeah.
Vine was the best.
Yeah.
That was
I miss-
actual humor without all the garbage that we get now.
It's a good point.
Vine was
It
good.
was just the humor part.
Oh yeah.
Pretty
Real
much.
quick, why did they shut it down?
I don't know. They just got rid of
And
it.
it was
Yeah.
7 to 7 seconds, right?
Yeah, it
Yes.
was perfect.
I figured somebody like bought it out or
But
something, but they
I
didn't
don't
do that.
think.
I don't think so.
What happened?
Oh, he's googling. I was like, I don't know, dude.
That's Hamby, by the way.
That's gonna be
talking to
the
himself.
next question on the Jacksonville feud. What happened to Vine?
It's not, but I wish it was. This one I also took from yesterday's show.
Uh-oh. Is this Vince Carter related?
It is Vince
I
Carter.
knew it.
Yes,
That one.
Brent.
But not necessarily Vince Carter. This is just straightforward top 5 most transcendent athletes in United States sports history.
Oh, I got this easily. Wait, in United States sports? Okay. Okay.
According to the people at the town center. Brent, what do you got?
Michael Jordan.
Pretty straightforward. Number 2, though.
Number 2.
Muhammad Ali.
Oh, good one.
That's impressive because I was just about to say I don't know if one's going to come right away, but yeah.
All right, it came right away. Come on, man.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods. Boys are hot.
Say this. So, can you phrase it one more time? Most
Transcendent athletes in United States sports history.
United States sports history.
Don't say Wayne Gretzky.
I would
I
not
know,
say
right?
Wayne Gretzky.
Well, I know.
Somebody did bring up someone yesterday we never commented about was Mario Lemieux. He was big,
Super Mario,
but he wasn't transcendent.
in hockey. Brent, he might have been. Jackie Robinson.
Wow, very good.
Last one, Brent.
You got
That was
Brent?
not the baseball one I was thinking.
You could go perfect board right here. No misses.
This is
No
Brent,
whammies.
I feel like there's one, too, Brent. I'm not gonna tell you. We have to
It's
Mind
a
mouth
sport
this.
that is not on there.
That surprises me.
Yep.
Okay.
I promise you don't know the answer.
Really?
Oh, he can.
Of course he could, but I don't think it's all right. Maybe you do.
Stop talking. I gotta make my own notes. Stop talking.
That's Bill Mickelson. Larry Bird. Here we go.
I was thinking Babe Ruth.
Kevin Youkilis.
Dig
All right.
deep.
Man, can we go track and field or swimming?
Well, you said track and field. Who are you going with that?
Well, I know. I'm just saying.
So
is
okay,
there
sorry.
somebody?
Okay.
Yeah,
you're
I
saying
mean, there
both,
could be.
but- okay.
Mind, y'all are competing against each other.
I know.
I know. We kind of teamed up today. After that first.
Well, after
one.
the first one, God.
We
Yeah.
felt bad for each other. Okay, let me give me someone. You already did boxing. I can't imagine there's
A lot
another
of
boxer.
no. A lot of pressure here for the perfect board.
Yeah, can't believe Jackie Robinson was on there. A little surprised, actually, Jackie Robinson was on there.
I don't know if you heard, but
Did you know what he did for this country? Whoa, no, dude, honestly, like there's a Jackie Robinson day for a reason.
Well, I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
I mean,
I'm not saying he shouldn't be on there.
I
I'm just saying
know,
was a
but
little
like,
surprised.
he's a big deal.
As you've referenced before, this was done in the town center.
Yeah. True. There's a lot of
outside the Dick's Sporting Goods.
That makes it better. There you go.
I'm gonna take. I feel like this is an Olympic one somehow.
For the perfect board. Will he screw it up?
I think I'm going to screw it up.
Then don't say it. Perfect board.
And I'm going to say.
He's not going to say what I'm going to say.
Good. I'm going to say. I'm going to give you a recent guy and say Michael Phelps.
Damn it!
I'm already out of it. Oh, he got it? Yeah, no.
No, I'm going for the perfect board here.
I know. So was I.
It's a good guess, though.
I don't know. I don't love the guess.
So I
think he sat on it for 3 minutes.
I have two.
You have two.
I have two possibilities, but I'm just going to go with instinct, and I mean, it's got to be obvious. Serena Williams.
Wow.
Oh, good one. Wow. That was good.
Come on, man. Got any more brain busters? Come on, Brent.
That was impressive.
That's impressive. Yeah, that's impressive. I was.
How's that? Serena Williams?
Yeah, I just wasn't thinking.
I didn't think that it would come to mind right away like it did for you. Like I thought you'd go back and forth.
So here's what I was thinking. I was thinking either Serena Williams or Simone Biles. But then, like, if Phelps was,
makes more sense.
But yeah, I had Serena.
That's funny because Simone Biles was.
Was she mentioned?
Just
or like
didn't
honorable
make the
mention?
cut, yeah.
Oh, not at all.
Honorable mention. No. Like,
oh, she was honorable mention.
Yeah. It was
really.
It was close.
Wow, I just figure recent too. That's what was my problem with even Phelps. That's like kind of too recent.
Yep.
But Serena Williams kind of fits that, and so does Tiger.
Yep.
Serena Williams really is like. I mean, was she on like greatest athlete list?
I mean, I think she's right up there. Just like, and once again, like this is transcendence, right? We're talking about, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, in terms of,
and it's a global sport.
The accomplishments,
question, but
the accomplishments, her story, everything, like complete package.
I was actually Steph and Ty love watching tennis. Mm-hmm. So they watch tennis all the time. I don't really watch much tennis anymore. Mm-hmm. But I actually thought about the impact the Williams, like we always say this about golf with Tiger, right? Whether it's on minority golfers or golf in general.
Yep.
And I just, like, we are now starting to see that, I think, in women's tennis. Specifically, I think the African-American tennis player, not just golf, but did you see there was a pretty big story. Canada, they had a big event, and 18-year-old won the event. She was from Canada. Okay. She actually was born in North Carolina, but now she lives in Canada. Mm-hmm. And so it was a big story up there. Sure. But I was like, I had never heard of her. But she's 18. But I'm just saying, like, I think we're going to start to see the impact of the Williams.
Yeah, for sure.
For the next 15, 20 years. I think we're just getting that.
Possibly.
That's fair.
Probably in all of women's tennis, maybe, around the globe. But I don't think we've ever really looked at it that way. Like Tiger, people have been talking about that for years, how he impacted golf.
Right.
Yeah.
And you go maybe even fashion. The Williams sisters have already done that in women's tennis for a long time. Yep. So that was a good call.
Yeah, I think
that was a good rebound for us overall.
Man, we definitely redeemed ourselves a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a different. You're lucky.
Okay.
You're lucky.
I'm lucky.
Because the last time I was on Twitter, I went to Austen Lane's retweets. And I saw back-to-back JP Shadrick retweets, and I lost my mind. I said,
"Oh, dude,
I said, hold on.
Yeah,
I've known Austin a long time. I get paid off of views.
Yeah.
Where are my retweets?" So I asked people some different questions.
Whoa, hold on.
That was basically
everything, Casey.
I know you had now, but when I last looked, it was back-to-back Shadrick retweets.
Oh, you must have. Okay.
So I'm asking people. I'm like, why is my friend retweeting this other guy and not me? Like, what's going on? And I had a whole thing listed. And then I went on Twitter today and I saw you retweeted the show like 3 times. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, man. I got you. Don't worry.
So that got screwed up.
Sorry about that.
Anyway. I could have gone in a lot of ways. It could have gone.
It would have been good.
Would have been awkward, too, if we have a show to do tonight at the Scrap House, too.
Yeah, Scrap House 7 tonight, 7 o'clock.
7 to 8. Let's
on
talk
the
about
network. Have a good day, everybody.
Choose your own adventure. It's not just a saying, but a way of life here at Cycles of Jacksonville. And whether it's 2 wheels or 4 wheels, at Cycles of Jacksonville, a great adventure awaits. With brands like Honda, Vespa, Segway, and Triumph, Cycles of Jacksonville has you covered with their inventory featuring a 60,000 square foot building. If four wheels is more your thing, check out the largest selection of Honda Talons in the entire county. No matter what you're looking for, Cycles of Jacksonville is going to have the selection you need, all with great financing and rebates. Plus, if you're active duty military, Cycles of Jacksonville will offer you 0% financing along with great discounts for military and first responders. And when you want to get off the road and set sail, Cycles of Jacksonville has you covered with everything you need to get on the water. So if you're ready for a great adventure, let Cycles of Jacksonville be your guide. Located off Atlantic Boulevard, or check out their website at cyclesofjacksonville.com.
How do we make Mason's famous lobster rolls? It's simple. We get up before dawn, head into the open waters of Maine, haul in our traps by hand, and send only the best straight to our restaurants, where we add warm butter or chilled mayo with a squeeze of lemon and pile it on a toasted split-top roll, just like it's been done for nearly a century. That's the recipe for Mason's famous lobster rolls.
Year 2 is in the books for the Jacksonville Armada women's under-23 squad, taking another step forward in the Women's Premier Soccer League. Under the guidance of head coach David Goff, the girls in blue went undefeated at home for a second straight season, including a dramatic draw in the opener.
And they've left it to the death. Unbelievable stuff.
And a late winner to end the season at home.
Headed on. Here's a chance. Gianna Ramirez brings it down, still alive, takes a shot, and into the back of the net.
After fielding a younger roster in 2025 with talent from all across Northeast Florida, the future is bright for the Armada women's team. We highlight the ladies and all things Jacksonville Armada each week on Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
I'll put one in the back of the net for you.
Join us for player profiles, fun interviews, and the very latest on the Fleet and all things footy. That's every Thursday at 2 p.m.
Grab some friends and go to a restaurant or head out for a drink and some conversation. Watch your favorite team play on the big screen. Or how about play some games? You can do all of that in one night at Best Bet.
Each location has a different vibe, its own personality, like here at the original Best Bet in Orange Park. When you walk through these doors, everybody knows your name. And here in St. Augustine, it's the newest location. Play some poker. How about the table games? And don't forget about Ace's Sports Bar and Grill. And then there's the Jacksonville location right here on Monument Road. It's the biggest poker room in the state of Florida. Maybe you'll find yourself a seat right here at the final table.
Best Bet, where you can have the best of times. And that makes you always go home a winner. Try any of the 3 locations, and you can always visit bestbetjacks.com.
Putting your needs first. It's the backbone of how First Florida Credit Union does business. In all honesty, you might as well be speaking another language when it comes to finances. Sure, I'm good with my money, but what am I missing in the fine print? That's what led me to First Florida Credit Union. They're the perfect choice for anyone starting their financial journey because they keep finances easy. Plus, they offer financial education and resources I can trust.